No, wow, welcome. Brady's eyelashes. Oh, your Brady's eyelashes? Wow. Did you fart? Not you, Brady's eyelashes. I meant Mallory. So, Brady's eyelashes. How does that work? How do you type? Like you have like what, 29 fingers or 100 fingers? I don't know how many eyelashes are on the eye. Yeah, thank you for the tray. I appreciate that. Now let Daddy work and play your game. Sonny Moore. How's it going? Tommy, what's up, Tommy? And gamer kitty. How you doing? I did say hi to Sonny Moore. You now don't tell me what to do. Can you now tell me what to do? Like I'm new here or some shit. You're you new. What's up, NY girl? How's it going? How old is your daughter? 95. Oh, I'm sorry, 2.5. And she's a product of YouNow. Yeah, an absolute product of YouNow. True story. Right now, she has her tablet and snacks, and she's next to Daddy working. So, like, I'm her DJ. If a game don't work and she don't want to, play it, like, I'm tired of playing it. And I'm like, I'm tired of changing it. But we got her a new tablet today, so she's cool. Quit kicking me under the table. That's not even footsie. That's like you just kicking my leg. What's up, Mike the Mighty? How are you doing? Hopefully mighty, like Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse saved the day a whole lot of times, and then the animators went on strike, and then Mighty Mouse was no more. That's not true. I just made that up, but I'm just saying. Very mighty. Oh, like Mighty dog food? My mom had like small dogs, and she used to call Mighty dog food, Mighty Mouse dog food. I'm like, Mom, it's not the cartoon. It's the dog food. What's up, Bad Banter? How you doing? So how is everyone doing tonight? I mean, you're here, so probably not super duper awesome, but don't put. She's playing with the tablet with her feet. Look, I know you want to be a monkey, but come on, seriously, stop. I don't mind wiping your sloppy fingers off the tablet, but your feet, no, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, you want, but I know you're eating my pistachios. Are you really eating my pistachios? What the fudge? Why are you eating my pistachios? That thing is, she's eating all my pistachios. I'm not your DJ. Play your game. Jesus, this is unprofessional. I'm just kidding. You're professional. A professional turd. Yeah, I called her a turd. She's like, my feelings are hurt. So, I never have nothing to talk about, but somehow I managed to keep talking. What's going on? Anything anybody wants to talk about? Political, personal, or stupid? Doesn't matter. I'm fair game. Whatever. How have I been since yesterday? Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Ice cream truck. Damn, Kitty Cat. Are you a fag hag? My wife's a fag hag. She just loves the gay guys. She just loves them. Well, she don't love them like that because they're gay. But, yeah, no, totally. She does. She does. And I don't like anybody unless you're an asshole. In which case, no, I don't love you if you're a butthole. But I'll fuck with you. I'm just saying, I will. So where are all the trolls at? How good check out my merchandise if you didn't know I had it. It's a button above my head. By the way, I have a sub button, and I am partnered. So feel free to be free. But oh damn, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Shit. Oh well, happens all the time. So blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Babe, would you hand me my glass, please? My glasses, please, baby. Not my reading glasses, my drinking glasses. Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. I just don't want you to spill it.
Oh, I'm not, because you reminded me not to spill it. What's on those tables? Well, what do you think's on the tables? Okay, Mal, you're fine. Chill. Eat your pistachio and play your game. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, she did something. It's about to die.
Well, it's like 19%.
Oh shit, that'll be on until tomorrow with her, with that thing. On the left is a candy cane, not a dildo. And on the right, it's pretty obvious, that's a phone, and then the Star Wars training lightsaber trainer thingy majiggy ball that went in the Millennium Falcon and shot people. Tony Dudester, what's up? The Dudester. It sounds cool, but then it kind of sounds like something else. The Dudester. Oh, it sounds like what's his name? The big not gay bad banter. Don't be asshole. That's my job. Shut up. It sounds like Mr. The big Lebowski. What do they call him? The dude. Well, that's not really far from it, but I mean, I guess it sounds kind of like something like that. Just kidding. You don't got to explain yourself, bad banter. You know that. Now shut up. You don't have to explain yourself or apologize in my broadcast. You can say whatever the fuck you want. If somebody bans you, it's probably the mods. Oh man, speaking of banned people, where's Karen at? Karen, if you're on your fake account, I miss you. And if you couldn't afford more beer because you're on the Canadian welfare, then I'm sorry. I'd be willing to bet you the Canadian welfare is probably really good. Except for their money looks like Monopoly money. I mean, they're bad. I didn't make that up, but it's true. Again, what's going on? You people are lazy, man. Yeah, I ask you what's going on. How you doing? You're like, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just shut the fuck up. Well, fine. Well, y'all shut. Oh, shiny money. I mean, shiny more. Oh, nope. You're shiny money now. That was a freak accident, but you're shiny money now. What's up, shiny money? And you're level 1. Normally, I don't give out nicknames to level 1 people because you're like a baby. But yeah, shiny money. There it is. Freaking unicorn Sabrina! Oh my God! Wow. Are you drunk? You want to guess? Are you drunk? Do you want to guess? Hey. Oh, you didn't have that many Y's on your hey. It was like, hey. Are you thinking about it really hard or what? What's going on? Are you thinking about it? Too warm in England, just that humid. Oh my God! In Texas and in America, it's super humid. You know what I mean? Oh my God! Oh well, hold on. So something happened. Princess Unicorn Sabrina said something happened. I burped. That happened. Let's find out what happened. Because she's got balls. I mean, I'm just saying, not real. But yeah. Not tonight though. So what happened? What happened? Did someone shave your head? Did someone shave your? Are you too drunk to hit the accept button? You're typing like a champ. Mallory said, "Hello, Sabrina. How are you?" I'm just kidding. You can hear her over there. Wah, wah, wah. Oh my! Wow, she just all kind of interrupted me here. Oh my! Sabrina spilled champagne on her laptop after I guessed whether and now it's broken. Blasphemy!
For spilling the wine.
That's right. The champagne, not shitty wine. Oh my God! So are you getting a new laptop? Because I know you can afford it. Right, pouring the drinking out of your laptop. Did you drink the residue off your laptop, or did you just wipe it off? You can't go live till you get a new. What, tomorrow? You gonna get a new one tomorrow? Panda Bear, what's up, Panda Bear? How you doing? Panda Bear, do you work for Panda Express? And if you do work for Panda Express, do you get more than everybody else because you're a panda? Just curious. She said, "Yep, I sucked it up with a straw." Brittany said, "You heard it. That's my girl." Sit down, Mallory Logan, Esquire. Whatever. Sit down. Sit down. You're gonna bust your face, and I'm gonna bust your butt. Sit down. Sit down, Tutti Frutti Booty. She won't sit down. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. I have waited. Sit down. Baby, you do not need to be standing up in a rolling chair. I don't want to hear it. Oh, you're playing the hard one. No wonder you're whining about it. You booty hole. I'm over here being your DJ, trying to be professional. My lips aren't even moving right now. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna give you the train game. Now, it's a train, not that train. So play the train, get all yeehaw. Did I say yeehaw? Oh shit. I ordered one earlier. It'll be here in a week, I think. What'd you get? What'd you get? So I can tell you how big of a mistake you made. What'd you get? You don't have to sit down. Lenovo, who the fuck is that? I never even heard of that kind of computer. Wow. Oh, the same you had before, so you know how well it is or how bad it sucked already. So okay, I get it. There you go. Well, that sucks, and that's cool though that you can still get a new one. I may have to sell mine, so hopefully not. But what is that? Liver? No, 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 no. It has a huge screen and really good for the price. Okay, okay. You have a Lenovo laptop, or is it now? Seriously, now I've never heard of them. Of course, I'm an Apple guy. 17.5-inch screen. Woo! Yeah, I guess 1 inch does matter, and mine's a 16-inch screen, and it's plenty. I can see it clearly. Everything is fine. So she likes them big. Well, don't all women? Unless like it's like choking you in your throat or something like that. But like, I like them chunky. What, the dudes or the penises? Or both? I don't know. I mean, some girls like them chunky. The guys, what I'm saying. Moto. She went on moto on me. She said she likes them chunky. I like them huge. I like them chunky. Girl, you large.
Well, you comfy.
How much fucking Madagascar you been watching, Sabrina? I like them chocolate. Racist.
Do you?
No, Katie Caitlin said that. Carla started it. Well, you're a follower then, apparently. So, haha. And I didn't see Carla's comment because, the chat was actually moving a little bit. So, yeah. Thank you for inviting your fans to the broadcast. And it seems like everyone's been inviting their fucking fans. You people are really stepping up. I have to admit, I cannot lie. Chocolate balls, vanilla balls. Nobody wants salty balls, though. That's gross. I mean, I'm not licking balls. I'm just saying, if I was, I wouldn't want them to be salty. Ew, that's sweaty. That ain't salt, honey. That's sweat. I'm just saying, that's sweat. You're licking crusty ass, marinated ball sweat. Ew. Love the offensive conduct. I thought I'd go back to play your game, drink your drink.
Okay.
You are whiny. Like you're like a freaking princess here. No offense, Princess Sabrina. So like, I'm gonna drink my drink while you fix my laptop, and I pop my feet on the fucking table. Are you fucking kidding me? No, don't move them. Don't move them. Daddy's gonna do something. Don't move them. Don't be a butthole. HD webcam cam. Oh, now you move them. Now look at her. Like chilling with some pistachios and some chocolate milk. Get that piggy. And yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin. She don't look nothing like you. So yeah, but she don't look anything like you. Well, you look like that. Her foot looks like you, but that's about it. This is Kevin's boyfriend, by the way, if you didn't know. They're in love, and Kevin bought him that earring for their first time they made love, and it was like 3 seconds. Drink your goddamn drink, and I will fix your damn game, you turd, y'all. You're like the kid at the fucking restaurant. It's like, I want food now. I'm like, you literally just ordered it. Shut up. This ain't McDonald's. So, okay, if you don't like it, I don't care. No, then she's really gonna get mad. Jamaica, no, it'd be mine. Ew, Kevin, how can you like that guy? Oh man, oh damn, Carla's jealous. Carla's jealous. I am the father. No, when you jerk it, that's not a baby, and when you shit it out, that's a turd. Flush it. So you can't impregnate your hand, Kevin. Or a sock. Well, maybe a tube sock. It's kind of close to a test tube. Molly wants her chocolate. She already drank a whole thing of it, and then she has another glass, and she's drinking it, and drinking a yogurt drink, and got pistachios, and playing a game. Kevin, she's not your kid. Well, you know what? We're going to have to find out, Kevin. So let's all go on the Steve Wilkos show or Maury and find out if it's your kid.
Marty's like, you are the idiot.
That's right. It could be the most weird episode because, nah, they've never even seen each other till today. Did my comment not go? Maybe because yours is highlighted, so I would have seen it. Let me see. I went live on my phone afterwards and cried for an hour like a little drunk. Little drunk, liar at. You were drunk as shit. Shut the fuck up. Drunk biatch instead of drying it out, so now it's F. That song sucks. All right. That's a horrible song.
Maybe she's saying your song.
You don't even know what I'm not singing nothing. You don't even know what it's about. What a horrible song. Stank mouth. Who's got stank mouth? Major chaos. You got stank mouth? What were you sucking on? Or what were you eating? I mean, I don't know if you were sucking. It could have been a popsicle. I'm not being perverted and like that. I mean, was it like this? Or no? Was it like a bad popsicle? Maybe it was like past its due date. I don't know. It's funny what you have on your windows in Manicam sometimes just for the right comment. She conceived her online. Wait, who conceived who online? Who conceived who online? Ew, that ew.
Kevin came all over his computer and somehow it made it to my vagina.
So yeah, what she's saying, Kevin, is your penis is as thin as fiber optics. Oh my God! Why are you being so turdy and so cute and such a butthole? Well, you better find a game you like, butthole. You like your mom. You don't even listen to the whole song and you stop it or you change it. You see what I got to deal with? You see what I have to deal with? Sit down. Sit down, young lady. I'd rather raise my voice to you than have you fall out of that chair and hurt yourself.
I'd rather yell if you're really loud and you fall off that chair.
That'll make her fall off the chair. She used the mouse. So now we're talking about bestiality, right, Carla? Is that what you're saying? Oh, an electronic mouse, not a real mouse. Oh, okay. I'm like, if I see Mickey Mouse in my neighborhood, I'm blowing a hole in his head. Sorry. I'm not going to tell you the gesture she just did, but it kind of turned me on.
Flicking the bean gesture.
Oh, she's flicking the bean. Flicking the bean. What's up, Stoner Babe? How you doing? She gets her loudness from her stepdad. How about you know? She don't have a stepdad. Or are you talking about Brittany? She's got two.
No, I'm talking about you. You're the stepdad.
Well, I don't have it. I'm not a stepdad.
His parents are real dad.
Well, I am a stepdad, yeah, to Don, but I'm not a stepdad to Mallory. Kevin. Tell you what, when your noodle gets wet for the first time, you can talk all you want. The first time he gets his noodle wet, he won't be on my broadcast no more. He'll be like, I got some booty. I got some booty. I'm the dad. Well, you sure the fuck ain't Maury. That's for damn sure. So, nope. Great, just got out of the shower and you. Just got out of the shower like an hour ago. So did the wife, so did the kid. Well, she wasn't in the shower. The baby takes a bath. But yeah, we all got out of the shower too. So I guess we're on the same shower or page or something. The what? The same schedule, yes, the shower schedule. Limp noodle. Wah, 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 wah. Don't try to imitate me. You mean like this limp noodle? This is Kevin's noodle. He wanted to make it glow in the dark so everybody could see it because it's so tiny. And then it was all limp. You're being super retarded. Oh, she said, I see popcorn. Oh, let me let you out. Hold on. There you go. Don't stand up in that chair. Don't you dare stand up in that chair, young lady. You better not. So this is Kevin's limp noodle. Dun, dun, dun. At first, I didn't know if that smelled like pee or popcorn. I'm not lying. I don't know why. I guess because she smelled. Look how it went all down saggy. I'm sorry, Kevin. You have a limp noodle. But that's okay. Funny. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say a limp noodle is funny, but if that's how you feel about it, then, then I guess you're okay with it. You don't have to go to,
I'm sure she'll think it's funny.
Hold on. I was thinking something. You don't have to go to LNA. What is LNA? Does anybody know what LNA is? Tell me what LNA is.
Limp noodle.
Shut up. Limp Noodle is anonymous. Yeah, damn, Brittany got it right the first time. She knows me, so not from the limp noodle, from my sarcasm. So, yeah. So, Kevin, have you got your 3-year badge yet? Your kids are adorable. I only have one kid, and yeah, she's adorable. The other one, not mine, but yep, he's adorable. Yep. What? You didn't even put a question mark, Kevin, so I don't know how to respond to that. What? I mean, I'm just saying. Ooh, damn. I got the Exorcist. My eyes rolled in the back of my head. All right. Thank you, Stephanie, for inviting all your fans to the broadcast, and thank you, Mike the Mighty, for the mustache taco. By the way, if you have hair on your taco, you probably need to get another taco. I mean, a hair in your taco is one thing, but a big old mustache on your taco?
Ew, like last night when you're eating or that was earlier today when you were eating the chips.
I'd forgotten about that, okay? I'd totally forgotten about that. Well, it depends on the taco, Carla. If it's a girl taco, then no, grow all the hair you want. Shit. I'm not one of them dudes that wants to see a bald taco. Y'all may think it's sexy, but let me tell you something. The guys that think it's sexy, they're weird.
Do you like little girls?
They have a secret room in the house that you don't know about. Okay. Yeah, only babies are bald. If your girl's vagina is bald, she got some issues, or he has some issues, or maybe they both have issues, and together that's like super issues. I'm Mexican and my taco isn't hairy. Well, that's like blasphemy, isn't it? I'm half Mexican and I don't have a taco. Never mind. Not my legs. My legs are hairless, but that ain't my fucking fault. It's that Mexican gene. It's like one side of my face grows more hair on it than the other.
I practically have as much hair in my arm as you in your arm.
I like the way you said practically.
Well, yours is longer and darker.
Well, you got Italian, or you had a boy twin that you absorbed when you were born, or something. Big feet and truckosaurus hands. I ain't got knocked the fuck out in the last 3 years for saying that shit. So, hello, Lou Smooth. How's it going? No, well, Kevin don't get to see because he don't have enough admission money. So, or which is gas money. I wasn't calling you a hoe. I'm just saying you don't have gas money. Kevin, am I ruining your game, Kevin? Am I ruining your game? Homie, you don't got any game. So, not yet. You got to work on it. And that comes with actually seeing naked stuff besides me. I know you see me every day and you think, I see naked people all the time. No, you don't. Cindy B, what's up, Cindy B? How are you doing today? How's it going? Is it going well? Is it going great? That's awesome. Limp noodles are not acceptable. Well, I mean, before they have to be. They're not like on guard all day. You know what I'm saying? They're like, bing, yeah. No, they get a crick in their neck. But no. Well, I'm not going to go any further into the limp noodle thing about not being acceptable and stuff. I guess that really depends on how small the noodle is. Damn, that popcorn smells good. Hell, no, I'm drinking. I'm not eating popcorn. Huh? It's still food. I just have a problem with eating food while I'm. Your noodle is dried out. Yes, but you know what? Brittany moistens it up and it gets all fluffy like a ballpark Frank. That's right. They really plump when they cook. Did you not see that one coming, Kevin? It's because you're a virgin. Twinkie, I know how they work. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I hope so, but I mean I really don't care. But yeah, his noodle spits out power. You mean dust? I mean powder. Ew, I don't know. Wow, that's weird. Dust, powder, same fucking thing. Oh, Kevin said it's dust. Kevin said his noodle spits out dust. How many times have you seen it happen, Kevin? Did you get some lotion for your hand? Mine spits out dust? I know, and I'm sorry I got that dust all over your face at one time, Kevin. That was an accident. Damn, Kevin, you smart, but you dumb. Oh, it's too easy. We need a real troll, not just Kevin. Where are the trolls? Banging their moms. I'm kidding. That's gross. It's not a mom's fault. Well, yeah, wait, hold on. Maybe it is. I was going to say it's not a mom's fault their kids are assholes, but no, it's definitely a parent's fault, one of them. Kevin buys his lotion by the barrel. I don't think he can afford lotion by the barrel. He needs to get a raise at Bojangles first before he can do that. Wait a minute, hold on. Davy Jones, what's up? Who are you, the judge? The judge of what? Just curious. I mean, I don't understand your question completely. So, the judge of what? You mean of trolls? Am I the judge of trolls? Of idiots? Yes, Kevin, I judge you all day. Am I the judge of trolls? Is that what you meant, or what? Or like a hairless contest or a limp noodle contest? Oh, you're talking about penises. Oh, yes, yes. And I do that because I have one to set the example by. So yeah, I'm the judge. No touchy though, because I'm not gay. So yeah, he's the judge of hostess with another S. No, I'm not the judge of hostess. There's no point in judging them now. The quality of the ingredients went down since they got bought out by the southern country. Oh, wait, I'm half Mexican by Mexico. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I am the judge. But I mean, are you? What? You want me to judge you or something? Trolls, you are the big. No. I'm not the biggest troll. All trolls are my bitch, because they trolls. But I'm the biggest. I'm the biggest troll to trolls. Yeah, because I'm better at it than they are. But you think I'm trolling people in here? I mean, you're level 6. You obviously don't know all that much, and you have a D for an avatar, which means dick, apparently. What am I? How am I the biggest troll? You think I'm trolling the people in here? Why would Mexico buy hostess when they already have submarines? The Mexican version of a Twinkie. Well, apparently there was a really good deal on the auction when they sold hostess. You don't have a D4. What the fuck is a D4? What is a D4? I'm not hip with all the D4, like Mighty Ducks. No, that's MD4. What is a D? Yeah, I know what D has a lot of words, Kevin, but I don't know what the 4 is. Are you saying I don't have a dick that's 4 inches long? No, I don't. Deformed? It's not deformed either. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what Dave is talking about here. He's talking about trolls, so he's not talking about D. But I don't know what a D4 is. What D is for head? No, H is for head. What he types really slow though. What is the D4 for? He types really slow. Is this Karen? Did you go level up before you came back? D for deep. I ain't got to brag about that. It's true. So what is the D for? I do not know. Could you please tell me? Or did you go? What's the D for? I'm not a doctor. I'm definitely not a fucking doctor. You don't worry. I do not know. Could you? Yes. Could you form a complete sentence? Because that didn't even. You should have just said what the D4 was for instead of like just butchering your own sentence. I'm just saying. I play doctor with you. No, you wouldn't. You play doctor with Kevin. He needs a checkup. Are you lost, David? Are you lost? Are you looking for the bathroom or a pair of boobies or something like that? Or a dude. I'm not judgmental. Or a dude. I don't know. I don't know what kind of nipples you like. Are you lost, David? David, are you 15? I was going to actually guess and say 13, but I thought I would give you a little bit of, little props there. You know what I mean? You didn't even answer my question if you think I'm trolling the people in the broadcast, but I guess it's really not that important because they know I'm not. Kevin's brain still has the original rapper. You lost David Hope room. What the fuck does that even mean? The closet? Is that what you call the closet? The David Hope room? You hope you can get it up and find it in the dark? I don't know. What are you talking about? If you can't explain yourself, I'm just going to sit here and fuck with you because it's easy. Because you're 13. It's an education, dude. But anyway, David's really, really upset that his mom took the door off his closet. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You are going to get chopped off. Off of what? What am I going to get chopped off of, David? Dun, 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 dun. David don't got no balls. David don't got no balls. Oh, wait. Maybe David had balls. Ooh, I'm impressed. No balls. Even Kevin would come on. Even Kevin would come on here. Wow. Wow. Well, because Kevin has balls. He just hasn't had a chance to use them yet. But yeah. So they're salty taco balls. Carla knows. He's been licking them. In her dreams. Kevin's like, I want to join that dream, please. He would. Dude, makes sense, David. Look, I like trolls and I like smart ass comments and stuff because, again, I'm better than you are. But make fucking sense or you're going to be boring. Then I have to go make a new account. I mean, at least if you want to come back in. And I don't have time to click buttons like that. I have other buttons to click. So make sense. Are you Googling your responses or your comments right now? Because you got a really crappy version of Google for the answer being he would. I'm just saying. You're Googling your responses gingerbread. David makes sense. He's definitely 11. He's definitely 11. I said 13, but no, you 11. You 11 and you no period. You didn't capitalize the first letter in you. And by the way, it's YOU apostrophe RE. Thank you very much. But you capitalized Googling. Google is a company. Googling is a word. So your grammar is like completely fucked up. You definitely didn't pass third grade. That's for damn sure. But you know, the educational system does that. I know, Mel. I'm upset too. I'm upset too, baby. You looking for your new best friend? He went night night. You had that thing all day.
Yep, she's gonna be bored of it.
Okay, well, tomorrow she won't have to get it in the morning. We'll just let her cry about it all morning. A lemon with no juice. I don't understand that one either, Bad. At least, you know, you make more sense most of the time, so I'll give you that. I don't want your popcorn. I mean, thank you, but I don't want your popcorn. All right, well, David, I'm sorry your comments are lame, and I wish you were smarter because it'd be more fun. But go try harder or grow up or something. So I called him a lemon. Did I really? I might have said something else, but maybe I didn't. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Maybe I did call him a lemon. Anyway, there's a brand new troll in the making. He's gonna have to go see Mr. Miyagi. Take my time in you too. Do you want to bang me? Do you want to bang me? Because if you're a virgin, it's gonna take like 2 seconds, like one pump, and like.
Oh my god.
Actually, it won't even take that. You probably just take it down your pants. Dude, are you trying to bang me? Because I'm not following whether you're hitting on me, whether you're flirting with me, whether you're trying to learn how to type. What's going on, David? Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Are you drunk, David? Are you drunk? I wonder how far I can lean my neck before it pops out. Kiki, what's up, Kiki? Kiki, we kind of got a troll, but he's a really shitty troll. So, you know, I'm doing my best. I swear to God, I'm doing my best, but I don't have a lot to work with here. So I apologize. Woohoo! That's right. But I will say this. Shut up. Just like every other troll, David is my new bitch. So, hello, bitch. I love you. And I will never block you because I love you. You love me. It's just sad that I'm more witty. But I wish you were smart so you could so I wish you could. I will tell my daughter to be quiet. When she slaps me, hits me, I will do what I want. She don't know what I'm saying. When she does, then I won't do that. I'll be like, hush. Hey, Twinkie, did you ended up going to the liquor store last night? Should have hung around. Then you would have known. And yes, I did. David, I think David went and got his big brother so he could get better comments or something like that. I don't know. Maybe his Wi-Fi died. I don't know. You know, McDonald's don't let too many people get on Wi-Fi at one point. They got to cut people off. So I went to sleep with Kevin. Does Kevin know? I bet he wishes he did. What's up, the best sins? How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, it was pretty dark. Well, so is Kevin, so that might have made it hard to find. But we love Kevin. We do. Well, you are dark, Kevin. I'm dark too. I'm just not as dark as well, I'm darker than the honkies, the real honkies. You know, them glow in the dark honkies. Kevin, dude, from your baby picture that I show all the time, you have gotten a fucking tan, bro. You have changed completely in a lot of ways. You totally are. Nothing wrong with that, you know that. But you have, yeah. You got to, unless it was just darker in the room than it was when you took the baby picture. Wow, she's crazy. So I guess that's the only kind of troll we can get is poor David. I think his mom told him he had to turn off his computer and go to bed. So sorry, Mom. Sorry, David. It happens when you're 11. You know what I mean? You can only stay up for so long, and then you got to go night night. Probably watch some Paw Patrol. Had a snack cup, and then went to bed. Winky and David sitting on a tree. I kicked him off, and he broke his knee. Part of your world. Wow, Kevin hadn't done that in months. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I love how you say it smells like it might rain, and I'm like, I really don't ever get that. Maybe in home I do because I know the weather there better. Maybe that's why. Whoa, thank you, DJ. Oh, now I gotta scroll. God dang it, DJ Rockin' Silver Skull. I almost said DJ Sullivan, and I'm like, ain't no fucking way. But yeah. Why are you smiling at me like you know what you're doing, you butthole? Brittany's twins know when it's going to rain. Carla said your boobies know when it's going to rain. She's over there, got one cup in each hand, like shifting them back and forth. Like, it's 40% chance to rain. Oh, that's right. That right. Oh, Mean Girl. I forgot about that. That's right. That's funny. I like when fucking Lilo said that shit. Pudge controls the weather. Cause we all we had was freaking tuna. Yes, with one L, Kiki. One L. You've been here since the beginning. You should know better. I can't fist my whole fist in my mouth. Okay, my question is, Carla, how many fucking times have you tried? I mean, I'm just saying. How many times have you tried? No, it's not Mel, you illiterate motherfucker. It's Mal. It's Mal, Kevin. It's Mal. From Mean Girls. Oh, yeah. From Mean Girls. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, man. Mel. It's Mal. If you say Mel one more time, Kevin, I'm going to put you in timeout. And if you don't think I'll do it, you should already know that I will. And then you have to hop on your other account, and then I unblock your regular account, and then you'll come back, and then I block it again just to fuck with you. And then, we just go back and forth like that. David, have sweet dreams, buddy. Okay? And don't wet the bed because, your mom has to clean that shit. So try hard and Google up some better intel and then come back and we'll play again, okay? But nice effort. It's just sad you don't know how to form a complete sentence. So good luck, David. And again, don't worry. You'll get out of them training pants soon into real big boy pants. Winky the Twinkie, is your heart filled with creamy goodness? The creamiest goodness that there is. Kevin tries very hard too. You should know, Carla. You said you slept with him last night, so you should know. And yes, Kevin, good job for your effort. So is your Wi-Fi really good? When did your FaceTime disconnect? Man, I'm begging for him, and I can't even get. I don't need to beg for him. I'm just saying, I can't even get him, except for poor David. I wish Karen would come back. He was really drunk. Kevin's awesome. You're the only one that knows, so I can't call you a liar. I don't know how awesome he could be on FaceTime, but I mean, some people are talented on the phone. I don't know. Kevin is asking too much. Look, Kevin's always asking too much. Tell us something we don't know, Jamaica. Kevin's getting so much love because he's almost like an ornament, like Banji is on here. Like just some kind of default token Kevin. He always well, yeah, Carla. The first time you got laid, didn't you want more? You're like, oh my god, that was fun. I want more. Unless he sucked, and then you're like, oh god, never again. No, until Kevin. Not until Kevin. First time Kevin gets laid, he's gonna want so much more. He's gonna be out on the side of the street in front of his house with a sign that says, I want more. And he's probably gonna ask me to write the sign for him. I'll be like, Kevin, it's I want more. I think Kevin loves you for who you are. And we love Kevin for who he is. Kevin's a weirdo, just like me. Or not just like me, I'm funnier. But I'm saying Kevin's a weirdo, and so am I. But I mean, Kevin's been here since the beginning. He's like one of the most loyal people, fans, whatever you want to call them, watchers of broadcast that we have. So yeah. Kevin's the only one in our whole entire career that we sent a custom T-shirt to. You know what I mean? So we didn't do that for nothing because I would have kept that $50 and spent it on something else. Kevin likes to play with a frozen Twinkie. I was never in Frozen or Frozen 2. I might be in Frozen 3, but I don't know. They haven't sent me a request yet. Loyalty is a rarity. Yes, that's very true. Right? You didn't send me a shirt. Kiki, Kevin's been around longer. Sorry, Kevin's been around longer, like an hour and a half longer, I think. I don't know. I didn't clock it, but I'm pretty sure it was longer. Isn't Elsa a lesbo? Well, maybe after the first dick that she broke off in her frozen vagina, but I'm not sure if she's really a lesbo. She just might be a scarado. I don't know if she's a lesbian. I think Brave is. I think the girl from Brave was a lesbian. Or she just didn't want to get banged by some random guy that her parents told her she had to bang. Because did you see all the contestants? No. I'm not gay, but I wouldn't have fucked any one of them either. They were all goofy as fucking hell looking. But I liked Brave. She was cool as shit. She's like, I'm like Robin Hood with a big old red curly hair. You dropped one of your popcorn things. But no, I mean, I really don't know how much in way of kids shows, and a lot of these shows are for adults as well. You know what I mean? So the parents can enjoy watching Toy Story and Frozen and Moana and all that. There's a lot of more adult humor in there, but I really don't know when they're actually really trying to portray that someone might be gay. You know what I mean? Or something like that, whether kids understand or not, because you really can't be light about it if you expect a kid to get it, right? You'd have to literally sit down and fucking explain a whole lot more than what it means to them. So I really don't think they're trying to portray that, other than the fact that maybe the adults might get it. You know what I mean? The adult might go, oh, okay, I get it. You're gay. And that's fine. So I don't see how parents are getting offended for as light as they are about it, if they're even doing that at all, as to whether or not they're trying to get kids to understand about homosexuality and stuff like that. I really don't think that they're even what they have out there could pull that off. So I don't understand why parents are all enraged about it. I mean, but then again, you know what? Parents got mad because Moana wasn't a skinny little fucking princess like every other Disney princess. So she's a kid. She's a girl. She wasn't. Who cares how much she weighed? She didn't look like, I don't know, huge, like not a non-Disney traditional princess. So, I mean, who gives a fuck? That's the dumbest thing to get mad about. Oh, your character's not skinny enough. Well, watch another fucking cartoon. But no, I really don't know. I really don't know about that. So that's ignorant. Oh, they got mad because Dwayne Johnson's character had tattoos and shit for the Halloween costumes. I'm like, are you really trying to ruin Halloween for your kid? Do you think the kids really give a flying shit if the Halloween costume had tattoos on it or not? You really think they care? Do you? No, they don't. They're kids. They're trying to get fucking candy, asshole. And if a better costume gets them candy, then you give them the fucking costume. Unfortunately, this is a generation of snowflakes. And yes, snowflakes are allowed to procreate. Unfortunately, snowflakes are allowed to have sex. and have kids, and they shouldn't. They should all be sterilized. Seriously, you think I'm joking? I kind of am, but no. By the time your kid's 14 and you realize that motherfucker's a snowflake, sterilize him. Seriously, sterilize the shit out of him because we don't need. I mean, come on. How do you really? I mean, snowflakes are bad enough. Do you really want the offspring of snowflakes? Really? What the fuck is that even? What can you even call that? If a snowflake melts before it hits the hot air, quit it. If a snowflake melts before they hit the hot air, what is the offspring of a snowflake? Is it like a cold fart in Arizona? I don't know. What is it? What is that? Because that's scary. Because my daughter has to grow up in this world, and she ain't gonna be no goddamn snowflake. I can promise you that. She ain't gonna be a raindrop in Arizona. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A hot fart in Arizona is even better. That's barely any moisture. I went to see Sausage Party thinking it was a funny movie and came out wanting my money back. It was funny. It's just crude as fuck. Is this an orange turd stirring the pot? Are you? Is that the best you got? Is this an orange turd? Do I look like I'm stirring? No, because my penis isn't out, and you don't have a cup of coffee, so I ain't stirring shit. Mustard, turd, mustard. What are you talking about? If you got a turd that looks like me, you need to see a proctologist. Okay, you need or a buttologist, whichever one. I think the other one's the wrong way. Yeah, if you ever have turds coming out of you that has arms and eyes and talk shit, you need to see a doctor for sure. Totally. Dijon mustard turd. You mean Dijon? You mean Dijon? You talking about Dijon mustard? There's no Dijon mustard. What the fuck is Dijon mustard? I do. What? See a proctologist? I'm confused with the I do part. What's the difference between the Christmas Pooh and Winky? He got more money for his job than I do. Yet you get my point. Yeah, that you can't fucking spell. Yeah, I get that. I just said that. Of course I get it. There's no fucking Dijon mustard. It's Dijon, bitch. I don't even like mustard, and I know that. Yeah. The difference between me, howdy how, and Mr. Hanky is he gets paid more. What, babe?
I was like, what about Grey Poupon?
Oh, the Grey Poupon. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Yes, I do. But you can infer, though. Laugh out loud. And mustard. Well, he's using bigger words than the other guy. That's cool. But I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about mustard because I don't eat mustard. So I wanted to try the Grey Poupon because that does sound like a really fancy mustard. So it might be a grainy. You threw me off at grainy. But I'm sure there is good quality mustard. It was probably better than the crap that I got on that one horrible hamburger that just ruined hamburgers for me in the way that I eat them versus the way that was back then. So there's that. Anyway, so we're getting some. Maybe I have to request trolls every broadcast, or well, I didn't this time. Actually, all I said was to be offensive or not offensive, and I'm offensive. To the snowflakes. Maybe I should write a song about snowflakes. But then they get all butthurt about it, and then mustard on beef sandwiches is delicious. If you like mustard, yeah. If you don't like mustard, then mustard ain't good on anything. Especially ice cream, because ew, that's just gross. Wilbur the mustard turd. Is that your son? You could have named him better. I bet he's going to get a lot of shit in school. Just saying. You like that? I'm sure you did. If that's what you named him, then I would get that you like that. That makes sense. Sriracha ketchup is good. Isn't that what you told me about sriracha? Oh, I'm thinking of horchata or orcha. What's it called? Horchata? That milky drink or whatever? I don't know. Brittany's introduced me to a lot of new things that I normally wouldn't have ate or drank before I met her. So that's cool. It's spicy and volcano ketchup is good, though. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I would probably try that. Huh? Like, it's candy. They're not going to go bad.
No, they get hard.
Are you going to eat them?
No, but they get hard.
Maybe I like it hard.
You like a hard gummy.
I like a hard gummy.
You want to break your teeth? Okay.
It ain't going to get that hard.
You know how I am.
I know how you are about food. You're weird. Mustard ice cream. I can't sell that along with my chocolate covered onions.
Oh, you want?
Well, if it died, then oh my God, I don't know what to do if it died. Jesus. Did you eat Mentos too? What would make you think I eat Mentos? How is my breath good? Mallory, if it died, oh no, you turned it off because you hit the button. Then what do you say it was 40 minutes ago? 19%?
Yeah.
Guess what it is now?
What?
18%.
Well, I remember I plugged it in.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I thought it said 12-hour battery, so I figured that was a long time. You know what I mean? It would last really, really long. Here. Is your hair in the way? Then you should let Mama put it up. But you don't need to because it's not in the way now. You were pulling it in front of your face. The weird button-looking thingy, kind of seeing that. Wait, what weird button-looking thingy? Okay, look. Mando. Doll man. Look on the screen and point to the part of the screen you're talking about. Mando. No, Mando, not dull, like it's in kind of dull. The mustard turd wiggled away. Were you looking at my ass when I did? Were you looking at my butt when I did? I bet you were. My ass got all hot. Remember what Eddie Murphy said? Oh, you don't. You're too young. Eddie Murphy talking about when the gay guy's looking at his ass, it gets all hot. I bet you were looking at my butt because you got all warm. Mm-hmm. Yellow turd. Wow, that's new. That's fresh. That's fresh material. I've never heard yellow turd or loaf of bread or orange dildo or popsicle. That's kind of ironic. That you were looking at my butt? That ain't ironic. That's called coming out of the closet. If you're doing it here, I congratulate you. Welcome to your world. I can do this all fucking day, homie. But that's the point, I mean, I guess. No, spelling lame was lame. Spelling lame wrong was lame, bro. Just saying, it's an M, not an N. Just saying. Hey, you know what? They all can't be fucking Nobel Prize winners. I'm doing better than you, bitch. How old are you? It's not a defense. I'm just a smartass, and it's fun fucking with trolls and stuff because better you in here than trying to hurt someone else's feelings. They can't handle it. Says the yellow rud dude. Do you know how to spell? How drunk are you? I've been drinking for like an hour and I can still fucking spell. Why tired? Who's tired? Are you tired? It sounds like you're tired. You can't fucking type. I'm not even trying. I'm here helping my daughter with her laptop, taking a drink, typing shit, working buttons to do things and stuff, and I'm still doing better. Let's do it. I love the cool ones. The cool ones are fun. You're in a black room, dude. You pay the light bill.
Well, now I'm in the black room because I'm a black guy. Unfortunately,
that's
I'm still trying to understand.
That's racist. That's racist. You don't have to be in a black room because you're a black guy. That's racist against yourself. That's rude.
Okay, well, you're being extra sensitive about something that doesn't involve you. But again, so
you're in my guest chat. It does involve me. I'm sorry, what?
No, well, my personal feelings about race don't involve you. But what's with the yellow turd?
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Hold on, no.
I get it. I like the animation. I must give it to you. I do. It's very detailed. I'll give you that.
This was a character I did on YouTube a long time ago, and then when I found out about YouNow and some other stuff, you can control your own cartoons. You know what I mean? I decided to go with that and do it because everyone else has fucking face rigging shit, which is fine. I'm not, that's fine. But I decided to go ahead and so I could animate my actual character instead of doing YouTube videos, which take a lot of time. That's what I decided to go with. But no, on the other regard, I wasn't trying to involve racism and nothing like that.
I'm so past that. Exactly. That's not even where my mind is. But no, I'm so curious about this rendering you've created. What inspired this? Because it really looks like a mix between a pill, a really perfectly formed turd with arms and legs. It looks a little high, and I'm getting a little spanky Christmas poo. But I'm thinking more. That's why I named you earlier or dubbed you earlier. What did I say?
Mr. Hanky.
No, I said Wilbur, the yellow shit or something. What did I say?
Yeah, but Winky the Twinkie's catchier, I thought.
No, I didn't say that, dude.
No, I did. I just said it.
Yeah, I know, but then I'm wondering what was the motivation behind it? Because it looks like a pill with like that had a tuxedo on or something. Like the buttons are still there or something. What is it? Like,
Wait, hold on. Real quick question. What country are you from?
I'm American, clearly.
Well, okay, you do sound that, but the reason why I asked is a lot of people in other countries don't know what a Twinkie is.
Dude, there has been never a Twinkie created in creation that had these little white dots on it like this, dude.
Just so you know, hold on, I'm gonna prove my point. All Twinkies have white dots. You've never
no. They have that like icing freaking cursive shit on them.
Really? Because look at this Twinkie right here in the wrapper. 3 white fucking dots, homie.
Oh well, no. Dude, that has never looked like any Twinkie I've ever seen in my life. But you know what?
That's the only way they make them. That's the only way they make them.
That's where the cream is injected. That's where the cream is. So those are your entrance holes. I must.
Yeah. Those are my 3 entrance holes. Besides my mouth, my ears, and that's it.
Indeed. So that's where the machine puts the cream and stuff, right?
Yes, and they don't do a very good job. Just so you know, I'm just saying. Zingers are better. Zingers are way better. No, they are. Have you ever had a zinger, a raspberry zinger?
Nah.
Dude, fucking delicious. They're so good.
Like, what is this? I know what a zinger the term is, but what is a zinger? That's like a dessert or something?
It's like a Twinkie, okay, but there's 3 different kinds. But the one that is the best is the raspberry. It's the cake is moister. They got more cream in them, so that's better cream ratio, and they've got white coconut sprinkles on them.
With coconut sprinkles? Oh no, you're trying to send me to the hospital.
Oh, well, I mean, if you don't like coconut or you'll die from it, yeah, that's bad. But I mean, other than that, they're great. They do have 2 other flavors. They have a banana one, and then they have one with a chocolate frosting on top. But either way, they're all better than Twinkies. Big time.
But what's with the cinnamon though? Like, is there a cinnamon flavored cream filled fucking?
No, that's my billboard on the background for the top supporter of like a particular broadcast or the month. So I try to do something in return, which, other than giving jokes, that's really it.
I'm sorry, you said that very fast. You might as well have been speaking.
That was my top supporter for the month was a person named Cinnamon. That was her username.
Yeah, I was about to say that had to be her.
Oh yeah, totally.
You don't really.
To answer your question, I'm a comedian. I used to do a lot of animation cartoons. I do parody songs and videos and stuff like that, like a lot of parody singers. But anyway, one day I was eating a fucking Twinkie, and I was like, that'd be funny to do some food as a character. A lot of people have done it, and so I animated it, and it was a lot different back in the day. I've improved it, and then that's it. Really, I just started doing cartoons with it, and it was just Winky to Twinkie. Pretty much. Dude,
this is like the most unappetizing Twinkie in the world, though. It's like really throw up yellow, man. It's like shit yellow, like horrible.
It's really hard to eat a cartoon too, as well. So there's that,
Wait, say that again.
I said it's really hard to eat a cartoon as well. So there's that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Of course, we're not trying to add, that specific thing to the realistic thing to an actual cartoon character. No, I'm just going by the depiction. I'm not trying to apply any real life thing to this turd looking Twiggy thing that is your creation.
So you're saying me, the turd, me. Yeah, okay.
Well, no, your creation is your rendering. That's not you. I mean, it's something that you created. I'm sure, even though, well, I guess in this physical representation, given the fact that you've animated it, I guess it's you.
I don't know. I might be crazy and think that I'm really me.
Oh, wait, are you an axe murdering Twinkie?
Crazy don't mean you got to be an axe murderer. You could run around the street naked at night going, woohoo!
No, hold on, wait. And some people can also look at that as being expressive or being an artist.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if that's, an artist's expression, run down the street naked going, woohoo, sure.
Are you kidding me? There are many forms of art itself. I mean, shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah, man. And mind you, art also is a subjective term, but a lot of artists do base their art on the physical form. So someone running around naked in the middle of the night, that's not killing anyone or acting crazy and shit, other than running around late at night in the middle of the night. Someone else looking at this that has an artistic mind can say, hey, this person may be just artistic. They're practicing their craft. Or they could be blogging.
Or they could be advertising, because those weird trucks that have like pest control trucks, and you see them, you're going down the street, you're like, I remember that truck because it's so weird. I mean, if you were advertising, you run down the street naked with a sign, you definitely have people remember who you are and what you do.
Yeah, you will, and in your business too. They'll be like, "Wait, who the hell paid him to do that?" Really? Yeah, they'll be googling you like crazy. Nah, I definitely get that, dude. No, but nah, I like how you have this little setup here.
Thank you.
No, what the hell is this little candy cane turd looking thing over here? What is that?
Everyone thinks everyone focuses on that. I'm like, it's a candy cane. They call it a dildo. You're the first one to call it a candy cane looking turd. But
That's
everyone
what it
else
looks
calls
like.
it a dildo.
It looks like a candy cane looking turd, dude.
I'm like, how many people lost their dildo that they had to think this is one? And like, have it? I'm like, no, it's a fucking cartoon. It's not real.
Yeah, right. Like the turd has a dildo on the table.
Yeah, right. It was part of my. It was part of my one of my Christmas broadcasts that I did, and I just never took it off the table because so many people, out of all the shit I had decorated for my Christmas broadcast, so many people focused on that. I'm like, I'm gonna leave that shit there. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, what is that, dude? I was looking at it like, wait, what is that? Because you can't really see. And I can see candy cane if it wasn't so thick. Because that shit is really hefty for a candy cane, dude.
It even has an ass
And
tickler.
the angle is really, yeah, dude. You know, like the little thing with the white shit at the end. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude. Okay, so wait, no, so let's get into the. Okay, so the ball, dude. Okay, now to me that looks like a mixture between like a baseball or some sort of.
Oh, you're uncultured. You uncultured fuck. You.
Wait. No, you know what that kind of looks like too. When I was younger,
Well, how old are you?
No, I'm probably older than you, but
no, you're not. Trust me, I could be your dad, homie. Trust me.
Oh, I can assure you, I'm older than you.
How old are you? Well, you want to bet on it? You want to bet on it?
Okay, yeah, no, that's
a ballpark. You can go 5 years under or over your age, and I'll still be older than you.
47.
I'm older than you, homie.
Yeah, and that was a bullshit ass answer, dude. But no,
anybody in the broadcast, am I older than 47?
That's your wife? Yes.
Yeah, trust me, I'm older than you, homie.
Okay, well, we're not talking about like how I think how old I am. Years.
No, I'm actually older than you. Like in actual physical years of 12 months in a year times how many years I am. I was born before 70, so I'm older than you.
Okay, so how old are you?
Older than 70. I mean, older than the year 19. Okay, that was retarded. The ball is from the first Star Wars movie when Luke.
No, fuck the ball. No. Let's back to the question.
But that's what we were talking about.
Now, how old are you, dude?
Older than 1970.
Older than so how old?
Hey, Lindsay, let's not be mean, okay? I'm not 52. Let's not be mean, all right? That's rude.
No, the only reason why I ask because it's my experience that someone that is of your age would have no problem saying their age.
I like to lie about it and keep people guessing. Look how much shit they're typing in the chat, dude. I gotta work it.
What are you, suburban housewife or something, dude? Come on now.
No, I'm a suburban house dad. But you should know that's the lightsaber ball from Star Wars that Luke fought on the Millennium Falcon.
Okay, and that was one of my guesses too. But it also looked like some sort of Okay, dude. So when I was in elementary school, there was a game that we used to play. It wasn't baseball. I guess it was baseball because that kind of looked like the baseball, like with the little holes in the middle so it can travel faster when you like.
Oh, the wiffle ball.
Thank you. I was looking for the name. Thank you.
See, I know that's how old I am. I know what a fucking wiffle ball is.
Dude, exactly. It kind of looks like either a tagged out wiffle ball or like a.
No, it kind of does.
It does.
I mean, a lot of people are on phones, and I bet my screen is a lot smaller on their phone, obviously. So yeah, it kind of does look like a wiffle ball. You're right.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, indeed. Right. Thank you.
But it's not. It's a Star Wars lightsaber ball. Okay.
Indeed, exactly. See, and like everyone that is a witness to this conversation realize there is much to say about different forms of interpretation. We all can look at the same thing and see something very differently.
Oh, no, completely. I get that. So you saw a turd when you came on, even though you've been around America long enough to know what a fucking Twinkie is, but you saw a turd. So I get it.
Pretty Twinkie, dude. It looks like a really diarrhea pea.
Oh, damn. Now you call me diarrhea.
Well, no, dude, it looks like the mustard, Like if it was a little bit browner, I can get that. But
I'm really not offended. You're not the first person to say that shit, so it's fine.
Dude, it looks like dude, it does look like somebody already ate it, bro. Minus the chewing.
I need to bring my fucking junk trunk ass back to the broadcast so I can be like, look, someone ate it, and then have a big gap in the middle or some shit.
No, indeed, but it's very creative doing that, and I'm noticing the way from that you're moving. Excuse me, as I'm talking to you. So clearly, you know what you're doing in terms of the animation. So what's up? Wait, damn, what the hell? Did the shit have to take a shit? Where'd he go?
I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. My bad.
Oh yeah, that's a Twinkie. Yeah, I see the definition now.
Yeah,
I
the side, right.
Yeah,
I have a lot more characters. I quit broadcasting about 2 years ago because even at my age, I had a baby. You know, I mean, it takes time.
Oh, congratulations, man.
And well, thank you. And you'll hear her yelling in the background later. But no, so I came back. I had a pretty good following and everything, but I had a lot of other characters on my broadcast also. I have Stan. He's kind of a New Yorker kind of guy. And then I have a chocolate Twinkie named Tyrone. I have a gummy. Wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. Not a gummy. A jelly bean.
Wait, is he gay? Wait, is the gummy gay? Dude,
no. It's a jelly bean. Sorry. Two jellies. One named Liam, one named Leon. And one's really nice and one's really mean. And then I had Born the Unicorn. I have a cat that licks himself continuously. I haven't had him on here for like a couple of months because I lost my laptop and my files, and I retrieved them. Luckily, one day I found my old flash drive. So I just haven't put everything back into it yet, but I am going to do that. I'm going to do it. But I had that. The cat Banjo, he licks himself like he's always licking his crotch the whole time. Like and then what else? Who else did I have, babe? And characters from what I've named. Huh?
Tyrone?
I said Tyrone. I have Tyrone. I have Stan. Born the Unicorn. I said that. Liam and Liam. Banji, of course.
Do you have more than a Jewish accountant? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I've never tried to do a Jewish accent. I've never tried to do a Jewish accent. Never. What I can, I'm trying now. And it's not going to work. But I would suppose that it's something like this. If you don't know how to account, you don't know your numbers. See, that's not great. I'd have to work on it. I know, right? Like a male version of fucking Fran. But no, I want to bring all that back. I used to do some crazy shit on here. I mean,
dude, do you know who Frank Rizzo is, or the character?
Frank Rizzo. Yeah, totally. I know who that is. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, now can you do a voice like that, but just add like take away the Italian portion of it and just add like a really deep Jewish?
I could probably.
Something like that.
A bad Italian accent.
Exactly. Just to remove the Italian accent, but just the same type of person, but just make
them Jewish. Let me text something to myself so I remember later, because I say a lot of shit on here, and I forget some of the shit I say sometimes.
No, I'm telling you, it'd be fun as fuck, dude. So since you know who Frank Rizzo is, you know about the Jerky Boys and all that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and mind you, I'm black.
I know.
With the bell, dude, and it's clear thing. Some of this shit is hilarious to me, dude.
Fucking autocorrect, like man. I put Frank Rizzo and then put Frank Tizzy, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. Let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to get into any political stuff. Okay, I'm not, but I do value people's opinions and stuff like that. And I do what I do, and I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But do you? And today, with the way things are going, would you find a white man? It's me, a half a Mexican, but white man, right? Doing my character Tyrone, for example, would that offend you because it's a chocolate Twinkie and I'm portraying a black man?
No, as long as you're not doing like blackface or saying something.
No. He's just chocolate. He's just
black
chocolate Twinkie. Okay, no, I respect people's opinions. I mean, I do.
Honestly, well, let me refine that. It would depend on what you're saying.
Really more than anything, I'm just talking in my deep voice. I have a really deep voice.
Me too.
But I want to, you know what I mean? And that's all I'm really doing is talking in a deeper voice. That's it. I'm never throwing any kind of stereotype, whatever the fuck out there. Not that. I'm just being rude asshole like I normally am.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Generically, you doing that, I wouldn't have a problem with. But like I said, it would all depend on what you're saying or what your set would be. Set probably is a bad word because I know you're not a stand-up comedian, but. You understand what I mean? Like what you're saying.
Totally. That's what I'm saying. Like again, like I say, I've people come into my broadcast and think, see, this is all jokes. Me and everyone in the broadcast, they know me. It's like male bonding. You know what I mean? What's up, dickhead? What's up, asshole? It's male bonding. I'm just bantering back and forth. I don't hate it. Why would I do all the animation to be an asshole? For real, you know what I mean? A real asshole. But no, I still at the same time, I still like to educate myself and find out what people think once in a while. I do other shit besides just be a jerk, a funny jerk, but nonetheless. So yeah, I just had that question.
Like a jerk to me. You seem pretty cool to me.
Well, thank you. Well, I mean, everyone else, people who don't know my broadcast, and it's really weird if they come in the middle of me. Like I mess with Kevin. Kevin's been here forever. Kevin's awesome. but we all play with each other, right? We all joke and shit. But people come in the middle of us bantering back and forth, and they think I'm bullying them, and I'm like, no, this motherfucker comes to my broadcast every fucking day because this is what we do. So not that I care. If you're that fucking dumb, then go to fuck on and watch whatever you want to watch. Leave me alone. But I mean, no, I'm still curious. I'm still curious about that. You know, I have a kid and raising her in a world that's going to shit, honestly, from when we were kids.
That's a lot different than we were kids.
Oh man, big time, man, big time. Social media is a definite thing that is not helping with anything bad, true or not, that's going on in the world. That's a fact. So, but
it does not, man. All it takes, dude, I'm telling you, criminal cases have started from somebody getting on Facebook talking shit.
Oh, we got swatted, dude. We got swatted.
Wait, what does that mean? Oh, like the SWAT team came to your crib?
Well, that's not necessarily the SWAT team, but it's when someone uses your number. It's called phishing, I think, when they can make it look like they're calling from your number. Right?
Oh, spoofing, like spoofing.
Kind of like spoofing. Yeah, that's the other word, spoofing, right. So someone called us and they were like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, they called me on my phone while I was broadcasting. I'm like, I'm doing fine. How are you?
While you were, shit. No.
Yeah, while I'm broadcasting. And I said, I'm doing fine. How are you? They said, well, have you ever been swatted? And I'm like, no, not yet. And they're like, well, do you want to be? I'm like, no, not really. I have a 10-month-old daughter and I don't want to put her through that. So I would prefer not to. He's like, well, you're next. I'm like, well, could you pick somebody else? I stayed as cool as he was. You know what I mean? It was just a random thing. He's like, well, I hacked your Twitter account. So anyway, he did it. He swatted me and everything. And I came out, a bunch of AR-15s and 9mm pointed at me and shit. The whole, like.
Oh, you were fucking kidding me. Somebody really called the SWAT team to your crib, dude?
Oh, they called 911 and said I shot my mom or I shot my dad.
You playing, man.
Hold on. I'm about to show you I'm not fucking playing. Everyone knows I'm not playing.
Wow, seriously?
The Justice Department called me. Hold on, let me get this up here.
DOJ called you, dude?
Well, yeah, because they knew our case because it was a police record because we got swatted. So here's the Justice Department.
Yeah. On January 21st.
Yeah, and guilty. This is where they've been sending us letters for the last 4 months, but this is where they actually did that. And hold on, where's his name? Hold on, John William Kelly Kirby. There were two guys, but this is the one that did my call right here, John William Kirby Kelly.
Why are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Oh yeah, no, it's a true story. And the only reason I did fuck up
the impact of this crime on its victims.
No, totally. Wow. No, okay. Here's the cool part though, because they sent me that, right? Because they kept in touch with me and everything, and they had our police from the town I was in where it happened at. Guess what happened? When I found out his name, I also got a picture of him.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, of course, some long-haired millennial douchebag.
Look how close them eyes are together. I couldn't even draw a dick in there, man. I had to draw a skinny dick.
Wow, dude. See, the shitty part is these motherfuckers didn't even know you before they did this shit, but they decided to be assholes, and that's how this got to this, right?
Well, here's the thing. He's an asshole. True, that's true. But he was just going through random Twitter accounts that he was able to hack on YouNow, of course, picking people who were broadcasting, of course, and then just doing them in order. He wasn't rude. He wasn't mean. He was very calm, and so was I. I'm like, this is the biggest troll I've ever had, of course. But that's what it was. It wasn't. But then again, he was in child pornography too. So he's
shit, dude. What?
Neo-Nazi.
Yeah, that makes sense. He kind of looks like that. So, I kind of get that.
If he'd just been a swatter, that'd be one thing. Angry because you've never been laid, your eyes are too close together.
Dude, I'm so stuck on the thing that, like, it's a thing that like swatting is the same as like ghosting somebody. You can like literally, it's a thing to call the SWAT team somebody's fucking place, dude, and make outrageous claims. That's a terrible thing to do to somebody, and also a crime.
People have been killed. People have been killed from that shit. They've been killed from swatting. And if I had scratched my ass, I'd be dead right now. I'd be fucking broadcasting. I promise you that.
Wow, man.
It is. It's horrible.
Wait, so they called that DOJ or the FBI and said you killed your mama or something, and then you was on the spree or some shit, and then you came out your house and the FBI, and everybody and their mama was there, man, with guns.
He called 911. If he'd have called the FBI, oh my God, the whole fucking police force and the whole fucking Tri-County would have been there. Shit.
Dude, was he even at least in the same state as you?
Here's the fucked up thing. The little prick had a fucking British accent, so I thought he was overseas because, you can get away with more when you're overseas, right?
Yeah, you can.
Guess what? That motherfucker was 60 miles away from me, and I could have kicked his fucking ass.
Little shit.
I could have went and kicked his ass. Not for putting me through it, Whatever. I've taken a lot of shit in my life, and I'm fine with that. It's just life. Life happens. But don't fuck with my family, you
Oh
know.
no, I totally get you, man.
And
I
my
would probably
daughter.
do the same thing. I want to put some hands on them just from that.
Oh, we were downstairs. We were downstairs with the cops, right? And I walked out saying my Twitter got a hack. My Twitter account got hacked. I'm a broadcaster. I didn't kill nobody. My family's coming out behind me. Blah blah blah. But that's not the part that pissed me off. The part that pissed me off was they left my 10-month-old daughter taking a nap upstairs alone. And then when they had to go in there to check, they had to bring their fucking AR-15s in there with their fucking
Yeah, with
flashlight.
the baby. Yeah, that's messed up, man.
I had two homies suited up following me with their
Yeah.
giant guns, and I'm like, I'm just trying to get my kid. I gotta like follow them through the house to make sure the whole house. And they
Exactly.
have their guns on me as I'm holding my child.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Completely terrifying.
Unless she had a fucking gun poking out of her ass, my daughter's not that fucking harmful. Unless she farted on you or shit on you, she's not a danger. And that's retarded. That's just ignorant. But
Dude,
I can't say
when did this happen? Yeah.
it happened, what, 2.5? When she was 10 months old, so she's 2.5 now. So it happened about a year and maybe 9 months ago, maybe? Something like that.
Yo, you should sue him or his parents, man.
Oh, no, dude. I don't want to sue him. I don't think he probably has money. He had good hacking equipment. Well, okay hacking equipment because he got caught.
Well, regardless if he had money or not, man, he's liable. Shit, he caused a lot of shit to happen. You know
what? I will look into that. I'm not the suing kind of person, but since you said that, that is true. I could totally.
Everyone always says that. I'm not the suing type of person. But look, if somebody's done some shit to you and you have been wronged and you need to be recompensed, that's everything. That's the right that's afforded to every last American in this country. Every single person that's legitimately or even not legitimately here can actually go to court and sue someone over anything.
No, you're right. You know, the guy who broke into that woman's house years ago, they did it in Liar, the Jim Carrey show, whatever, where he broke into her house and sued her and won, you know. I have a question. I give nicknames because I love you. If I give you a nickname because I love you or I fucked up, made a mistake, and I just went with it, if you don't mind me asking, what is your first name?
Mandalus.
Mandalus?
Yes.
Wow, that's a very, very original name. That's really cool. Okay. Because I said Dolman because I fucked up, and I'm like, I just keep saying Dolman. But you know what? You're not dull at all. So.
No, I'm not dull at all. Not anyone.
Mandalus. It's very, 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 very nice to meet you. Seriously. So.
No, it's very nice to meet you too, man. I'm glad.
Even though I'm a fucking turd? Even though I'm a turd?
Dude, that thing looked like a shit-covered turd, man. A shit-covered Twinkie, dude. It really does. Dude, you got to darken it or something. Maybe add a little bit of red to it.
Oh, damn. You had to go there, right? Fuck.
Or some brown. Or a little bit more brown. But, dude, the yellow is like a really throw-up shit yellow, dude.
I didn't want to do the actual color of the Twinkie yellow because it was too light for me. You know what I mean? I was like, nah. That's
no, I get it though, but it's hard to depict like a fried thing, like the color of fried food. I guess like with the palette you're given in terms of doing this. I can get that because you can't create detail and stuff like that other in terms of like texturing and shit like that. So, but the color, dude, hey man.
Well, no, there are parts of it, babe, that are darker, you know, but the main color of the Twinkie is lighter than what I do. Right.
Pale,
yeah, that's why I made it a little bit darker. I thought it was a better color,
but
so I liked
it. You've been around for a long time, and you're like 6 foot tall. So I mean,
yeah, sure enough, you're right. Yeah, for sure. For sure, and I haven't had a Twinkie in motherfucking years, yo.
Dude, I'm telling you, zingers are better. If you can't eat coconut, don't get the raspberry one. I don't want you to die.
Oh, hell no, man. No, you trying to send me to the hospital, man. Even with the coconut, dude. I go in there and for like the shock and all that. Trust me, you ain't lived until you seen a dude over 6'4" convulsing on the floor, yo. I'm telling you.
Oh, no. Well, I've seen some shit. Never saw that, but I've seen some shit.
No, I have too, man. I'm sure you have too. Yeah, matter of fact, what part of the country are you in?
I was in Texas. I've lived all over the country when I was in the Army. I was a military policeman. But right now I'm currently in Arizona.
Oh, I hear that. You in the Midwest?
Yeah. I've always wanted to be in California, but you know, life happens and you don't always get what you want and shit. So that's fine. But then again, I still don't like all the earthquakes, even though I slept through the ones that I did when I did live there. I don't know.
You know, what's the crazy thing about at least I don't know about the whole state of Arizona, but at least Phoenix itself. One thing I've noticed about Phoenix is it can be like 100 and something degrees during the day, but when the sun goes down, it's fucking freezing.
Right?
it's freezing to the motherfucker. It is. That switch is just crazy to me.
The desert.
But you know what? I'd be willing to bet you if it was 110 degrees, which I've been there, 120 degrees actually in the day, you fucking happy as fuck it's cold at night. You like,
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
go outside. Fuck the AC. I want to
Yeah,
go outside and enjoy this shit.
yeah, exactly. Nah, hell yeah, shit. Nah, Jen, I'm sure. Well, where I live, rather, it doesn't get that hot. But at least now we're like in the middle of kind of a little bit of a heat wave, so it's like 90 degrees mostly during the day. But under AC is fine. But once you go outside, when the sun goes down, it feels obviously much better. But it's still humid as fuck, though.
Well, we're approaching our monsoon season here, which means it's going to rain a lot more.
Yeah.
But no, Texas was obviously cooler than Arizona. But the humidity makes you feel like when you walk out to the car to go somewhere, like, I got to go back inside and take a fucking bath because I'm all sticky and shit. What the fuck?
Exactly.
That's some stupid shit. I just thought about it. It don't mean that. It's back to the before. I'm like, dude thought he was older than me. Not that that's anything to brag about. I'm just retarded right now, so I'm sorry.
Nah, man, trust me, I'm good, man. I'm high as a kite, dude. Trust me, we on the same page.
Hey! Look, we don't tolerate that kind of stuff on my broadcast because I don't have any weed. So shut up.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm sorry, shit. I smoke weed. Hey, I might as well leave. Exit stage left now.
If you just said you was in Arizona with me, I'd be like, okay, I gotta go. Y'all just hang out here in the broadcast. I'm gonna go meet somebody real quick.
Yeah, for real, dog. Nah, for real, you seem cool as shit, man. Yeah, you really do, bro.
Well,
I thought you were gonna be like saying weird shit or saying racist shit or something like that. Thank God.
Oh no, never. I actually, not a lot. I haven't done it in a while, but the two things that when I get serious, I guess you could say, or whatever, or I try to actually educate people. Harv, what's up? I'm so glad to see you. I saw you post your
Harvey?
It's Harvey. It's Harvey So. Yeah, it's definitely him. I saw you post your thing earlier. I'm glad you're back on YouNow. I mean, I've been gone for a while. I don't know if you've been gone, but I'm glad to see you. How are you doing? If you don't know who Harv So is, real quick, he's an awesome guy. He does Family Feud and all kinds of other games. He goes back to the 80s. He's great. He's wonderful. I feel guilty for not being his broadcast enough when I was on YouNow. So make sure to fan him up and go check out his broadcast when he goes live. So I'm really glad to see you, Harv. I was thinking about you today. Literally, I saw your fucking banner or your avatar, and I was like, oh yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so Mandus. I know I had to fucking cover over your avatar again real quick. Mandus, what was I talking about before? Before Harv came in.
Oh wait, I don't know
about being high. Wait.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. Ironically enough.
About not being high. But I went somewhere else after that. What was it?
I can't remember. I don't know.
God damn it, you're high. I forgot.
Yeah, dude. That's a lot of shit. Indeed. Right, and there's a lot of colors flashing across my screen too. You getting me?
Damn, now he's all like elaborating on how high he is. I'm like, bitch, that ain't making it any better.
Oh, dude. Oh, yo, there is nothing better, dude, than being just like, dude. I
know what it was.
Go ahead.
So, like I said, when I do talk serious, one of the two things I do talk about, only because I have insight on certain things, and I think different than a lot of people, is racism and bullying. And it's really, really briefly what I talk about, even though your conversation goes longer, obviously, when you're talking to a group of people. But the one thing I always talked about with bullies and racism is that neither one of them are born that way. All right? Neither one of them are born that way. Their family, friends, a group of people when they got older, went to school, turned them into that. So it's like, basically that's it. They weren't born that way. So you can be, I wouldn't say cured is the right word, but you can be enlightened into who you were before you became either a racist or a bullier, And sometimes it's personal experience, unfortunately, and they just think something bad happened to me, so everyone's like that. And I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not.
I agree with that to a certain extent. I think when it comes to that, when it comes to the idea that it's a taught or learned, that's a taught or learned behavior in terms of racism, I think that is very valid. But when it comes, but also with the caveat of age, that in itself is also very important, because someone that is much older than the both of us is way more set in their ways, and them changing their mind on a lifetime of what they've been taught will be much more difficult
Okay, now do
nearly
you
impossible. Trying to convince someone that's like 20 years younger than them.
right? But do you mean by life experience, or do you mean like maybe back in the day when racism was more an everywhere thing, on the news and in every part of the country or every part of the world, or what? What do you mean by that?
No, I mean by age, meaning like it's someone that was born in the age of, or that lived through the civil rights movement. They're
Right.
going to
Okay.
view
Okay.
this much differently, than someone that's our age.
No, I get that. I get that because here's the thing. People complain a lot about well, slavery ended 200 years ago. I'm like, well, that's true. At the same time, it was extremely racist country up till the fucking early 70s. So that ending of slavery don't mean shit. It's still a super
Oh yeah,
super.
of
I
course,
mean,
man. And look at Tuskegee, and that happened within the last 60 years, man. So, dude, exactly. This is not something that is not over. And it's kind of aggravating when I hear people make the argument. I never heard it a hell of a lot on this app. I've heard many people say, "Oh, well, it doesn't exist," and this is I'm not on a guilt trip or something like that. Okay, well, look, that's their mindset, and from looking how their life has been and not having no idea what the hell I'm talking about in terms of my life experience. Now, this is not to say that my life experience is any greater than anyone else's, but it does deserve to be respected, given the fact that, again, this country, I shouldn't say again because I haven't said it before in this conversation, but this country itself, and this is something that a lot of people do not wish to realize, was built on the backs of servitude or slaves.
oh yeah, yeah. And guess what? There were a
That's how we
lot of
got rich.
Chinese slaves too. There were a lot of Chinese and Asian
Yeah,
slaves as
exactly.
well.
During the gold rush, yeah, exactly. Most certainly. In
Yep. No,
California,
that's a very
yeah,
good
yeah.
fact. No. But you know what? Here's the thing,
They had internment camps there. Shit.
well,
They
here's the
put
other
them in
thing too, though.
camps.
Now, let's say in our age, let's say whether it's technology, whether it's civil experience, civil or be civilized experience, okay, or whatever. That's now, a lot of things have happened, of course, over the evolution over the world, over the, every part of the world, right? So we can look back though and realize one thing. In the Roman times, it didn't matter what color you were. It didn't matter whether you had money or not.
Yeah, Richard was
Anybody
the
could
same
be a
thing here.
fucking
Richard
slave.
Poor.
Anybody.
No, that's not entirely true. Even still back then, if you would notice, the slaves mostly were darker. There were people that were a darker hue. They didn't look
But
like.
anybody could be a slave, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
anyone. Yeah, anyone.
Well, and I don't,
If you
I'm
didn't
only
have, no. I'm in agreement with you. Like,
well,
say
no,
for
no, no,
instance,
I'm not, no, no.
if
I
your family
understand.
didn't have money, if
What I'm
your
saying
family
is,
didn't have money, your father would be forced to work.
I'm only using that as an example, as to say that beyond those times, right, and in between those times and now, every fucking color. Oh no, let me rephrase that. Every great nation was built on the backs of slaves, no matter what color you were. It's who was accessible and when they could get the most people to do their job for them, whatever it was. So that's a fact. Every great continent,
Yeah,
every great empire was built on the backs of slaves.
and this is very, very true. Now, but in turn, and I don't want this to be a but
oh no! You say what you have to say, dude. I'm
no. It's not really.
Myself.
No. It's not really a but. It's just me using bringing up another example. It's not a counterpoint. So now the slave trade. So now it's a well-known fact that the slave trade was started by the Dutch. Now, once the Dutch started going to Africa and taking people back to their country and forcing them into servitude, all the other European countries followed suit.
And who was the one? Who was the one that brought them to America? It wasn't Puerto Rican, obviously. They didn't have the money for that. But it was.
Oh no, dude! The Dutch brought slaves. The Dutch brought slaves to America. The Spanish brought slaves to America.
Who had the biggest?
English brought slaves to America.
Was it Persian? It wasn't Persian. It was someone else. I can't think of it right now.
No, Persia was way before the slave trade.
It was the first person that started the slave trade in America and brought them to. I saw it a while back. I was reading up on it and everything, and I can't remember the name of the fucking country, the nationality it was, but it definitely wasn't the Dutch. But I know.
No, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying the first, I guess, country that brought slaves here. No, I mean the first country that literally went to Africa and stole people.
Okay.
The slave trade was the Dutch. They started that. and then after that, the English followed, the Portuguese followed, the Spanish
Portuguese.
followed,
That was
the
it.
French
With
followed.
Portuguese. That was it. Portuguese. Thank you.
Indeed. Okay, like say for instance, the island of Cape Verde, the Cape Verdean people. You know anyone that's Cape Verdean?
I'm honestly, dude. I've never even heard of fucking Cape Verde. I heard of Cape
Cape
Fear.
Verdean,
But
Cape
never Cape
Verdean,
Verde.
Cape Verde rather is an island that's off the coast of Africa. Now the Portuguese took Africans from I think Senegal and a couple of places and brought them to that island, forced them into servitude. Now many years ago, the people or the slaves that were there revolted, and they ended up, fighting, winning, and then getting their independence and becoming a sovereign nation shortly after that. So
Hold
now
on, real
anyone,
quick. Keep your train of thought, Gunner. First of all, what the fuck is a who and? A dot is not an M. Look at your fingers, homie. And first of all, it's not a sock. It's a candy cane dildo. Get with the program, okay? I'm just saying.
so who on?
Why do I have my own tag? Because I'm a goddamn legend on this fucking website, and that's why I have my own hashtag. Because just saying.
Oh, you talking about the candy cane turd?
Dude, like I told you, they're always commenting about that motherfucking candy cane.
Yeah, it looks like a candy cane turd. That's what it looked like to me. Saying it had a shit or something.
But yeah, apparently, I guess the turd does go in your ass. But I was gonna say, yeah, candy cane turd that goes in your ass. But I guess anyway. So go ahead. What were you saying before? Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
No, but that was just one of the many instances where European countries have gone to Africa and taken slaves. Again, mostly every major European power has done this. The British have done this a lot. The French have done this. The Irish have done this. Many
Well, like I said,
European countries have done this. Now, this is the reason why black people are everywhere. This is not because we migrated
the
through boats.
The Moors invaded Italy and changed the race for fucking ever. So yeah, I mean, this is people from the dawn of cavemen till today.
Well, that's a little different though, because again, once the slave trade started and people realized that they had all of these products that they needed to either be cultivated, whether it be farms that needed to be worked, products that needed to be worked or created, they used slave labor because they did not want to pay workers to do it.
Well, dude, they use child labor now. That's fucked up too. So.
And it was back then too, and a hell of a lot worse. And even still to this day, this happens.
But do you know how much fucking and how many centuries of fucking the fucking Moors had to give the Italians to make their hair black and their skin dark? That's a lot of fucking, dude.
Oh well, no, the Moors weren't around for not that long. I believe they were taken down by the Roman Empire.
But how long were they in Italy? Do you know how long they were in Italy once they conquered Italy?
I think a couple of hundred years. No. I think about actually, no. I don't want to give you the wrong.
No. You can guesstimate. That's fine. You can guesstimate. You're not gonna say.
Well, I don't want to guesstimate because I'm definitely giving you the wrong information. I would suggest that you Google it because from my belief, or at least from what I can remember from history, or at least international history, the Moors were closer. This is the reason why a lot of older Italians, even though they may not want to admit it, they're a lot more closer to black like myself. Because of the Moors. Yeah.
Dude, even 100 years is like 3 to 4 generations. That's a lot of banging. You know what I mean? So they changed an entire fucking country.
Yeah, indeed. But you do have to admit, the only time you've ever really seen, conquest in terms of darker people is either amongst ourselves or amongst ourselves. There's never been no world conquest where they're leaving countries and building armies and going to take over.
Yeah, like as if an Asian country had conquered like a whiter country or whatever kind of country, whatever race, and changed that for an Asian. Just for an example, not to pick on Asians, but for an example, if they had done that. But either way, if that had happened for 100 or a couple 100 years, they definitely would have been changed. They would have changed that entire fucking country, no doubt. So.
I think that already has happened. Dude, ask anyone, no matter how unenlightened they are in terms of racial, equality and so on and so forth. I think it's understood that like say for instance, I met a Caucasian woman, or European woman, doesn't matter where she's from.
Okay, hold on, real quick.
And we had a child.
Hold on. Keep your thought. Okay, keep your thought. No, NYC lady. It children is not the newest slave trade. That's been going on since fucking caveman times. Unfortunately, it's just they're finally actually trying to do something about it. So no, it's been going on forever. There's been pedophiles for eternity. Unfortunately,
Yeah, there have been for eternity, but unfortunately, in the age of information technology, it's gotten a hell of a lot worse.
oh, everything's gotten worse, dude. I knew there was.
Dude, in my line of work, man, in my line of work, I'll tell you about one specific case, yo.
But real quick, hold on.
Work,
I knew there
what
were
I do for a
idiots
living,
everywhere forever, but we see more idiots on social media now because them idiots have the fucking internet.
dude, there was a kid here that went missing, and an Amber Alert was issued. I don't know if you guys have the same thing there. You have Amber Alert.
I get it on my phone every time an
Yeah,
Amber Alert
exactly.
goes. I get it on my phone. Yeah.
So that same thing happened here. So the Amber Alert went out for a little boy. I think it was about I think between 7 and 11, somewhere around that age range. So he went missing. After he was supposed to come home from school, never showed up from home from school. So the Amber Alert was issued a day later, dude. 1 day after, not even 1 day, not even 1 day, probably about 10 hours after the Amber Alert was issued, the little boy's phone, whoever took him or whatever group of people took him, didn't realize the kid still had his phone. I don't know whether the little boy hid it or how he.
Good for him.
But listen, the phone, they pinged the phone. He went missing in Massachusetts. They found this boy 10 hours.
Real quick.
Amber Alert was issued in Florida. In Florida, they found this kid. In Florida, 10 hours later.
That's awesome. That's great.
No, but think about that, dude. From Massachusetts to Florida, you can't drive from Massachusetts to Florida in 1 hour.
You're hauling ass. I thought you said 10 hours.
Imagine living in Arizona.
10 hours. That's what I said. In 10 hours, you can't drive from Massachusetts to Florida in 10 hours. How the fuck?
Oh, the way I drive, you can. Yeah.
Imagine being in Arizona when you're 2 hours away from the Mexican border, and that's how quick you can be gone.
Yeah, that's terrifying, yo. And that's a really terrifying thing, man. That happens all of the time. All these missing person reports, especially with little girls. Y'all don't see that shit, man. It's all over.
I have a daughter, dude. I worry about it every fucking day.
I saw this clip on what was it? What site was on? I think it was World Star, matter of fact. It was like this clip. It was somewhere in Britain or the UK or somewhere, and it was like a picture of like a porch or no, like the outside of a house. All these little houses that were next to each other. There was a van at the end of the street, and I guess the little girl was at the end of the street, and her mother was on the porch smoking a cigarette, watching her. And so a van had pulled up. And what the mother saw from what the camera had saw, it looked like they put her in the van and drove off. Everybody in the house comes flying out of the house. Even one guy that was completely naked, that was in the shower, I guess. That everyone came flying out. Coming to find out, the little girl was behind the bush, and whoever that was in that van had put a box or something on there. Just the fact that happened, and the fact that that's such a reality right now. That people are so scared about that. That really, I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's the first.
At the same time, that's awesome that so many people in the neighborhood were watching their fucking neighborhood and protecting it.
No, this all came from the same house.
Shit, goddamn!
Yeah, exactly.
People were in the fucking house.
Yeah, man. I don't know, it was a reunion or something. All them people.
Well, you sure they weren't Mexican?
Nah, they were all white, dude. They were all white. This was in Britain somewhere, in the UK somewhere.
Everyone's white in Britain. No, you're right. That's true.
No, but no, that's the real thing. All these unmarked vans and shit, and moving. Hey, it happens, man. It happened. I seen another video. Matter of fact, on World Star, it was. Matter of fact, I think this was in the Midwest. And matter of fact, in your neck of the woods, it was some young. I think they were. She had she was being trafficked. She was like bound.
Your pants. Hi, how are you doing?
She was like bound. Her arms and her legs were bound. But I guess, while the car that she was in was driving, she somehow opened the door and forced her way out. And so the people that were actually, were trafficking her didn't want to stop and go back and get her, so they kept going. And thank God she was saved. This little, when you can see on the look on her face, she had been through some serious shit, man. She was crying, shaking, she couldn't really move. Her face was all bloody and shit. And she was saying that she had been trafficked, that, she'd been raped and beaten. Mind you, dude, and the only reason why this video was made is because this little girl opened that door. She had to be no more than like 17, man.
Dude, I'm going to give my daughter a fucking Ulfa knife when she's old enough to be on her own, when I can't be around all the time. And I promise you this, anybody fucks with her, she's going to Ulfa knife their ass, and they're going to fucking die.
No, I'm with it, yo. No, trust me, I'm with it, man. If you have a little girl, man, give her all the tools she needs
But
to
here's the
protect
thing,
herself,
too.
man.
The one thing I can say, I know there's a lot of
There's
snowflakes
some
out there.
perverts
Yeah,
out here, man.
and yes, snowflakes are a
You know,
fucking
women
problem.
go
We're not
missing,
talking
dude.
about evil
Literally
people.
go
We're talking
missing.
about, hold on, we're talking about stupid people trying to run the fucking country. Snowflakes are fucking retarded. And unfortunately, they're going to fucking dictate the society we have based on their fucking part in government, based on their part on social media, based on their part on influencing your fucking kids on fucking social media. What are snowflakes? They're the fucking idiot generation. I'm from the X generation, Generation X. There's millennials, which I thought was a bad thing, but it turns out it's just what year you were born. Snowflakes are the generation of fucking millennials that never got an ass whooping, never got fucking taught anything, never got fucking, go play on your Xbox, baby. Go watch a cartoon,
Yeah,
man.
everything all handed to them, and they have
TV
no
will raise you.
responsibility.
Look,
Yeah.
TV ain't gonna raise your fucking kid, motherfucker. That's your job as a parent. You got someone pregnant, you raise your fucking kid, idiot. Anyway, so the thing is, luckily, in the age of technology, I can say this. I will have so many hidden GPS things that may not get taken from a kid when they get abducted, that if someone gets my fucking kid, dude, trust me, it ain't gonna make a YouTube video because I won't be holding my fucking camera while I beat a motherfucker to death for touching my fucking child. So believe that shit.
You know, it happens all the time, dude. Go on World Side and see how many videos you see. They call them hood justice, dude, of like pedophiles trying to meet little kids and shit, like 14, 13, 10-year-olds and shit.
As much as I keep up with I don't watch the news because it's depressing, but as much as I try to keep up with what's going on in the world, I try not to watch a lot of those videos because it just really pisses me off. So I know that I have to protect my child like any fucking parent should.
Yeah, indeed.
But dude, I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that really says. I may have said it kind of inadvertently a minute ago, but I'm really not the kind of guy that says I would do this if someone did that because I don't want that to happen for me to have to do this. That's dumb. That means that happened and my fucking child or my family got hurt. I don't want that. I don't have nothing to prove, nothing to fucking prove. So no. But at the same time, yeah, I'll fuck your ass up. Just saying. And laugh while I'm doing it. I will talk to you in a Twinkie voice while I kick your fucking head into a curb. Just saying.
So let me ask you a question. This is more or less of a moral thing. Now, how old is
go ahead.
Now, you said you have a daughter, right?
Yeah, I have a 2.5-year-old daughter. Yeah.
Okay, now she's 2.5 now. Now, say for instance, I'm gonna give you a hypothetical. Obviously, God forbid this would ever happen or something.
Okay,
I just want to know what you would do. So, say for instance, your daughter, hit, let's say 17. And I don't know what state you're in, but what state that she be getting her driver's license in. But say she had her driver's license, and say she went out with a couple of her friends and she dropped, a couple of them off, and then was on her way back home, and she was going, maybe a little fast, and then say she hit someone that was crossing the street and hit them. Now, say she didn't stop. She was scared, terrified of what just happened, and the only thing she just did was the first thing she thought of was just to go home. And she came home and she told you what she did. What would you do?
I would make sure that everyone knew that she was there. Now, you can't guarantee anything. That's a fact. Okay, you can't guarantee anything in life. There's no fucking guarantees. But I will say this: I would hope that I would have raised her well enough to go, look, baby, no matter how scared you are, no matter what happened, if you injure somebody, if you hit, for this example, if you hit somebody with your car, okay, crossing the street, if you hit someone with your car, I would hope that you are raised well enough that you would stop and get out and be concerned for their life, whether you kill them instantly or whether they're still living and you can help them.
No, bro, we already passed that point. She done already hit him. You've
already
raised her.
I would hope
she's come home and told you this.
Again, well, if that's the case, then yes, I would make sure that the police knew she was there, and hopefully they would take into consideration that she is a young adult and she was scared and go from there. But I would hope that wouldn't happen because I told her, baby, if you hurt somebody by accident, you stay there and try to help them. That's what I would do. I've hit 2 people with my car, one on purpose, one on accident.
How the hell you do that?
You want to know?
Bro, you really hit two people with your car, man.
You goddamn right I did. You damn right I did.
Well, you said that sounds like it was intentional, dude. Really?
One of them was. I just said one of them was.
Oh shit.
Okay, so one guy, he was a homeless guy. And
oh damn! Why you hit the homeless dude, man?
That was the accident, dude. That wasn't the one on purpose.
Oh, thank goodness, man.
One of them was a homeless guy. He was. It was really dark in our neighborhood. There were no, your street lights and stuff. There were not any street lights, and I really didn't see him. Well, I did see him. Hold on. But I thought he said go on, right? And I was in a little Honda Civic, and I was at the stop sign. I wasn't going very fast. All he did was roll on my car and dent my hood. But nonetheless, I did. I accidentally bumped into him because I thought he said go on. Like, go ahead. I'll wait, right? So I went, and he hit my hood. And when I realized it, of course, I got out. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And he's like, well, I was going to go get this generator from a friend of mine in a grocery cart basket. But you give me a ride there to get that generator. I was like, no, dude, you're fine. You're fine. I'm like, I'm out of here. You're fine. I ain't going to steal a fucking generator with your ass, motherfucker. You're fine. So that was an accident, but I left. Anyway, but the other guy, when I was in school, I was kind of a nerd, a little tall, a little skinny, right? And I got picked on by the docs. Never beat up, but picked on, right? So I hung out on the west end of town with my friends. That's where we hung out with other kids from a different part of the town. And the jocks and the guys from my school hung out in Nederland. So they hung out with their friends. But anyway, at the end of the day, they all ended up back in South Park. And yes, I went through South Park High School.
Dude, and why did you have to say that with the way this cartoon looks, dude?
I know. It's true. Look up Beaumont, Texas. South Park School District is a real thing, okay? Oh, baby, hold on. My daughter's freaking out. Hold on. Did your tablet die or did you hit the button, baby? Hold on. Let me get it. Did you hit the button?
That's too funny. Wow.
Oh, the battery died. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We got to plug it in. So anyway, I got picked on, right? Whatever. Anyway, at the end of the night, all the jocks from school, my school that I didn't hang out with, hung out a couple of blocks down the road in South Park at this tortilla factory parking lot across from the convenience store. Okay, so one day I'm driving home and I stopped off at the. I'm sorry, baby. It went night. You gotta wait. You're gonna get mad. I know.
Wait, fireworks now. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's coming. So anyway, I was stopping at the grocery store to get a drink right before I went home. I was out with my friends. I went home. So there was a crowd of kids in the parking lot across the street, and a guy waved me over. He's like, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" And I happened to have my friend's Mustang. He had my Fiero because he did in my door. And I know, baby. Hey, hold on. So anyway, this guy waved me over. He was a friend of a brother of my friend, so I didn't think he was one that would pick on me, right? And okay, we got to plug it in. It's 10 o'clock anyway. So I went over there and said, "What's up?" Right? And he's like, "Oh man, check it out, man. I like your new car. Where'd you get it?" I'm like, "Well, it's a friend of mine's. He's got my car. He wrecked it, and I'm waiting for him to fix it." Blah blah blah. Right? So I'm like, "But why are you talking to me?" So I was cool. I didn't mind. I wasn't threatened by this guy. And anyway, so then he fucked up. He's like, "Well, what's under the hood?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not even a car enthusiast, and I know there's a 302 Big Boss under the fucking hood of a GT Mustang 83 model. I know that."
Oh,
and there was a crowd of guys on the other end of the parking lot, and when he said that, I'm like, "Why do you want me to get out of the car?" And here's a backstory real quick. There was a guy named Wayne LeBlanc, a year ahead of me. The teacher in our English class said make a cartoon character and give a story behind it. So I made a story about Wayne LeBlanc called him Golf Club because he had a big fucking long neck and a 9-wood head. So apparently everyone heard about it because there were jocks that played they were in my class that still played on varsity football with him, right? So they told he got a nickname called Golf Club from that. I didn't know that for until his senior year. Okay. So anyway, so I'm at the parking lot, right? The guy's talking to me, raise the hood. I'm like, "Why you want me to get out?" And then Wayne LeBlanc poked his big fucking golf club head out of the crowd across the parking lot. And I'm like, "Oh, you're trying to jump me. You're going to jump me. But dude, I ain't the baddest motherfucker in the world. I ain't going to get jumped by 13 people." So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I got to get out of here. T-tops are off, windows are rolled down. And there was this big dude sitting on the hood of the car, leaning up against my fender. And his name was Philip Bishop. I didn't even fucking know him. Baby, chill. So anyway, I'm like, well, okay, what do? So I kind of slid it in the first gear, and then I popped the clutch, right, and hauled ass. But when
while he was still on the hood.
Well, no, he was leaning against the fender. No, he was leaning against the fender.
I thought
Baby,
he-
sit down. Sit down. You're gonna fall, and I'm not gonna have you fall. Be careful. Okay. So anyway, but when I clutched it and hauled ass, he reached in and clocked me in the side of the head. Well, I got mad. I didn't get scared. I got mad. So I whipped it around. Okay, hold on. Let me get some popcorn. Come here. So I fucking turned around on Augusta Street, like a couple of blocks away, and I went back into the parking lot. And this dumb motherfucker standing up with his dukes out, like I'm gonna fight you. I'm like, bitch, I'm in the car. So when I went to the right of him, which is in between him and the crowd to the right of people that were, where Wayne LeBlanc was, and I opened up my car door on him, flattened his ass out on the concrete, and he busted his head, and blood shot out right away. And I got out and I said, "Who else wants some?" But I was really close to the car, so they scattered. I shit you not, they fucking scattered, and I jumped back in my car and went home. I stayed up for like.
Thank goodness, dude. I thought you meant like you hit him head on and ran over.
Oh no, I still hit him with part of the car.
Yeah, you hit him with the door. Like
I went home, and we're doing like 10 miles an hour. That's pretty fucked up. So anyway,
that's enough to hurt the hell out of somebody. Yeah.
Well, then my friend's car had a dent in the car the way my Fiero did when he took my Fiero. So I went home and I stayed up all night, right, worrying. Okay, here come the cops. When the cops come, I'm going to jail. They never did. So this is when I got out of the Army from basic to AIT before I went full term, and I was trying to go back to school and finish my 11th grade year, which my friends were, or 10th grade, I'm sorry, which my friends were already going to their 11th, and then Wayne LeBlanc was going to a senior. So I went back and to register and everything and see if I could, register for school again and get back and all that before I decided to go full time. And I went to the water fountain. And so I was thirsty, taking a little time. Well, baby, it's going to get even worse because you're not getting your laptop back, honey. You're going to bed in a minute. But so I hear from behind me, "Hurry up, bitch." And I turned around and it was Wayne LeBlanc. And when I turned around, he was like, "Oh, it's cool. Because the rumor was that I ran over Philip Bishop with my car. Not that I hit him with my door. The rumor was that I ran him over. Nobody ever fucked with me again that whole time that I went back to school before I went full term.
Hey, that's the same way I was raised, yo. Mind you, I was raised by my uncles, yo, and they always told me, if you ever get into a fight with more than one person, just make sure you pick one person and you beat the living shit out of that one person. And I guarantee you, none of them will ever fuck with you again. And that is so the truth, dude.
My dad told me to grab one of the guys and beat his friend with his arm or whatever you could pull off of him. It never worked, but I'm just saying that's what he told me.
But ass whooping is a universal language, man. Everybody understands it. I don't care what language you speak, what country you come from, what your culture is. Ass whooping is an ass whooping. And that's for sure.
They've been around since the dawn of fucking time. No doubt about that.
Ass whooping is an ass whooping. And nobody is above an ass whooping. And that's for sure. Yeah.
But if you lose the ass whooping, how can you be above it?
Yeah, you're damn right. Nobody's above it, man. Meaning everybody can get the ass whooped. Even the yellow baby dude in the White House show. Anybody can get the ass whooped, man. Yep.
And you know what the thing is? These fucking snowflakes, they didn't get enough ass whoopings from mom and dad. Not some random fucking kid at school or whatever the fuck or fight they got into. They didn't get an ass whooping from mom and dad. And I mean, seriously, I'm not even joking. That is going to be more of a problem than it is now in the future. And I'm talking about the next 5 years. That's going to be a major fucking problem. Because I saw this video of it was what's the word I'm looking for? City Council Hall, where people go, say what they're going to say about their, politics and what they want done for the city. Right? And it was full. Good 150, 200 people. And this little Asian girl's trying to say her piece, about what she wants to say. And I hear from the background, personal preference, public opinion, you're not speaking into the microphone correctly, and I can't hear it, and it's really triggering my heart. Shit like that, right? So this other guy gets up there, where the style is to wear your clothes under an army motherfucking shirt, right? And roll your sleeves up and be the color of your shirt underneath. But it's a style. It's not that you were in the fucking army. Because you wouldn't be a fucking snowflake if you were. So he's up there going, I see a lot of you people aren't clapping for me, and I really don't like that because I'm saying very important stuff. I'm like, bitch, you ain't said nothing yet, but he said people ain't clapping for you. He's like, I really don't like that. But if you do clap, I appreciate it if you didn't use your hands. And he did the whole like do the fist thing above your head, like finger like fake clapping, like you're just really doing that. You're closing your fist and making a floppy sound. He's like, I really appreciate it if you do that because you really trigger me. I have high anxiety when people actually make loud noises and clap. And I don't think that I can ever do anything about expressing my point. I'm like, dude, you haven't said shit either. And if you got anxiety issues, you probably don't need to be in politics.
Yeah, that's for damn sure, man.
These are the motherfuckers that want to run our fucking country, bitch. And world, they want to run our shit. I'm not gonna let my daughter live in a world where these fucking assholes are really making decisions. You can't even decide your own shit. How are you gonna fucking run a country? Seriously. I was never in politics till I had a kid. And
I never really tried to delve.
The time that I finally decided to get into politics from having a kid, it's this fucked up? Really? It's this fucked up? That is horrible.
Dude, it's unfortunate, man. Our country is now feeling flames that have been burning for a very long time, man.
Well, I know Donald Trump may have been an asshole, and I know he may not
have been an asshole.
Well, whatever.
Have you seen him speak?
I have.
Just watch him naturally talk.
I know a lot of the
for 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, I've seen it, and
that's all to do for 5 minutes. Doesn't matter what you talk
whatever.
About, 5 minutes.
Whatever. What I'm saying is, I don't know. He's an economist. He's a fucking economy fucking guy because he's a business guy.
I don't even give him that much.
I don't know if he's ever actually. I don't know what true things he actually has done for the country.
Dude, if he is such an acclimate businessman and so rich and all this other shit, why has this idiot fought tooth and nail and then also has brought the Treasury into him not providing his tax returns? Now, thankfully,
what gets me? Hold on.
Eventually,
I'll say this real quick. Hold on. Guilty or not, whatever the fuck. His tax returns don't got a goddamn thing to do with the fucking running.
Yes, they do, man. They really do. Dude, wait, let me tell you how they do. No, let me tell you how they do, dude. Let me tell you how they do, dude. Now, say for instance, I'm gonna bring up a hypothetical here. So now, say you're you're a homeowner. And I knock on your door one day and say, hey, look, hi, I'm a landscaper. I have this company and we do all this great work. We've been in business for years and we've done all these different houses. And, I have all these other references I can give you and so on and so forth. And then you say, okay, hey, based on what I'm saying, you know what? You seem like a stand-up guy. And from what I hear, you sound good. So I'm going to pick you. I'm going to let you do what I want done in terms of my landscaping on my yard. So you give me the job, and on my very first day, I show up high. And then when I say high, I don't mean high like, giggling. I mean high like I'm sitting somewhere eating some shit and not doing the fucking thing. So that happens. And so now you confront me about it, and I say to you, oh, well, hey, I'm sorry. This is the job. I know I was a little tired, so I'm going to start tomorrow. So the very next day, I come back to work and I'm high again. And I keep doing the same thing for weeks and weeks and weeks at an end. And I provide an excuse every single time you bring this up to me. I say all of this to say,
so who's the employer in this story?
The American people.
Well, then they're fucking dumb. Hire somebody else. Go be an idiot and run your business right.
Well, I don't know about you. I'm not dumb. I didn't pick that idiot.
I didn't say you were. I said anybody who hires a fucking motherfucker who comes back high every day and doing his fucking job, fire his ass and hire somebody else.
But this is the same equivalent of what this idiot is doing. He's inept.
In what regard?
Clearly inept. In everything. Are you serious? In everything.
I'm dead fucking serious. You know his whole life. Have you been there through every transaction he ever fucking made in the whole wide world? No.
I'm not speaking about every transaction or business transaction that he's made. I'm primarily speaking about his actions as the commander of chief. This is what I'm speaking. Give me an example of that. The only reason why his tax returns are relevant is because he spent a very long time talking about his business acumen. And if anyone if you're coming to me and you're interviewing for a job and saying, hey, my business acumen is this, I want to see proof of that. Every president, except with the exception of him, has released or showed their income tax returns. This is the only way you can really gauge where someone's allegiances lie. Because if it turns out, that he spent the last 15 years, no, seriously, man. If it turns out that he spent the
I'm
last
serious.
20 years donating money to, say, alt-right causes, then that shows you where his fucking mind is.
Well, it shows me where the people who would try to prosecute somebody and have the right to seize documents or subpoena things like
Because
that.
our process is
They have
virtual
that. It
website.
doesn't matter about due process, motherfucker.
No.
They
Due
it.
process is
And
given. This is congressional oversight. This is a constitutional power.
if they can't do it, that means they're not doing their job. And if it's not that important, they're not bringing it to the fucking media and the people to do it. Apparently, they're not doing their shit right. So,
So do you think he was doing his shit right?
Well, he's getting away with it, and no one can prove it because they can't get what they got to get. So apparently, they're not doing their job.
Well, no, a job has been done because this man has been impeached.
Then why is he not in jail?
Well, wait till he gets out of the White House.
No, impeachment means you removed from the presidency. That impeachment.
No. That is not what that means. There's two. No. Impeachment itself means that you are impeached, meaning that it's pretty. You ever heard of the phrase "a vote of no confidence"? No, listen to me. You ever heard of the phrase in a business like a vote of no confidence?
Yeah, of course I've heard of that.
Okay, this is similar to that. This is our government's version of vote of no confidence. So the government or the Congress has said, from what the country believes, that this person is inept, and because of these things, we're impeaching you. Now, removal from office, that happens in the Senate. Unfortunately, the Senate is majority Republican right now, and as we see,
thank God.
Well, I don't know about that, dude.
Well, Reagan was fucking awesome. I don't know what you're saying. I'm just saying. But anyway.
Dude, all I know, man, I'm not even like a party dude,
I'm not either.
I'm an independent, but I'm saying.
I will say this.
From what I see, it's dude. Just watch it. Watch a simple hearing, dude.
COVID and racism from BLM, and I believe me, with that going on with the world, the last thing I'm fucking worried about is Trump's goddamn taxes. Believe that shit. Because I'm not living in taxes. I'm living in a world where people.
This is not something where anyone is jealous of what this man is doing. Again, his tax returns will let you know where his mind and where his allegiances are, for one, and then for two, whether or not he's committed crimes in terms of investing.
I have a newsflash for you. Every president or government official in the history of the world has either committed a crime, seen a crime and let it go, or something to ball with that. Every fucking one of them.
And on the flip side of the coin, every president has also produced their tax returns, with the exception of him. How was he different? How was he
smarter than them then? He is a businessman.
He's smarter than every single president, but with a 30-something odd, a 20-something odd approval rating. Continuously. It's never dipped over 40.
No, okay. Well, I don't know. Like I said, at the end of the day, none of us have actually been in the background of what his actual actions are to see them.
Dude, this man got on TV and said, you know what? All of y'all, you know what? Dude, this came out of his mouth, man. You can go to YouTube and watch it yourself, dude.
He literally
got in front of
him. Do you want bidding in office?
And said that we all should inject ourselves with bleach. He said this.
Out of context, or actually said that shit directly?
No, he said it. I watched the actual hearing when he looked at Dr. Burks and she wouldn't even look him in his eyes and was like, "Hey,
maybe
whatever."
She was a bitch. Maybe she was an evil fuck. I don't fucking know who people are.
Well, no, dude.
That's the thing about politics. Here's the truth.
So do you believe that? Wait, hold on. Do you believe that you injecting bleach?
Nobody in the fucking civil America.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Now, you ain't got to yell, man. Hey, you got to yell.
You're talking over me. And I'm saying,
no, I'm not talking over you. I'm talking to you. I just wasn't finished my point. You cutting me off.
All right.
Thank you. So now I'm saying, dude, he got in front of the whole country and literally said, "Hey, everybody, let's start injecting bleach because it'll be a whole body cleansing." This wasn't based on any sort of scientific basis. Nothing anywhere close to that. He got up there and was running his mouth like he always does. I mean, I can say something as simple and dim-witted as that is controlling our country now. There were literally 100 160 something or 1,000 because of the lack of action that he's taken. He's forcing schools to open, forcing them, literally saying public school.
No.
Saying public school. No, this is what he's doing. He's telling that, and this is how he's forcing them. Public schools. He's told them, if you do not open, you will not receive public funding. Oh, excuse me, government funding.
Well, you know what? Switzerland never closed down a school, never had a lockdown, never wore a face mask, and it was one person a day. So I don't think that means a goddamn thing.
Hey, well, I don't know how you can believe that when given, dude, even the state that you're in, man.
I'm talking about Switzerland.
Wait, you talking about
COVID thing? I had COVID. My daughter had COVID. So again, do you want Biden as a fucking president? Biden, whatever the his asshole name is. Yeah, big time. But I can't prove that. I don't know that. I wasn't in Biden's room with any fucking underage child, so I really don't know that. It's like them calling Tom Hanks a fucking pedophile. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
Wait, so that's the new thing now? Biden's supposed to be a pedophile now?
That ain't fucking new, homie. That's been around for fucking quite a while. Ever since all the pedophiles started going on. Yeah, no, it's been around for a while.
Okay, well, isn't Trump a pedo? I mean, he likes having Russian whores pee on him. So, I mean, how does that work?
Well, whores have to be a certain age to be a whore. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he also is friends with Jeffrey Epstein, who has an army.
Kelly like women peeing on him or peeing on them. Yeah, never him shit.
Yeah, but Jeffrey Epstein supplied him with tons of underage girls.
Yeah, but he's dead. You know what? Everybody on Jeffrey Epstein's fucking flight list didn't know he was a pedophile, because when you're a pedophile, I'm pretty sure that you don't go out pronouncing that when you're a businessman and people have to fly on your corporate jet to go to business meetings. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't just throwing that out for everybody who got on his plane. They'd be like, really? You're a pedophile? I'm not. Let me kill you. I'm pretty sure that just don't happen like that.
I'm not suggesting that. I'm not saying that. No. I'm not saying that every person that associated with this man.
No. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. Everybody else is.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm speaking on what I've seen. There was tons of footage, especially way back in the early 90s, late 80s, of many parties that Donald Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein.
Was he fucking somebody in the video?
There's also footage.
Maybe he was having a drink and partying. Was he fucking somebody in the video? Because I tell you what, Rodney King and George Floyd videos were also fucking edited by the media. People who edit videos to give out the untruth.
You can't believe that, man.
Well, they showed the whole goddamn video after they showed the fake video for fucking 3 months. So yeah.
So you think George Floyd getting killed was a fake video?
I didn't say that. I'm saying there was more to the video that was shown initially.
Okay, so what else could be shown that would change your opinion of what happened?
Well, one thing is that maybe it was a lot more going on than because nobody was there.
Like
except
what?
Like drugs fucked up and resisting arrest, which was clearly
even the portion that was showed to the public that we've all seen, the over 8 minutes, the man did not have a weapon. He wasn't resisting. He wasn't even
fighting. He wasn't resisting in the other video. That's a fucking fact.
Dude, even if he was, he had no weapon. And there were 4 dudes on him.
Or hurt a man? Do you really need a weapon to kill a man or hurt a man? No, you don't.
Against 4 armed trained police officers? Yeah. I mean, to deserve that level of force that they use, man, against this dude with 4 other officers. No, 1 second, man. And with 4 other officers that were armed. Dude. And the man he's literally on the ground